All right. It says we have an excellent connection. It says we have an excellent connection. So hey, that's
We
going
have the best
live.
connection. We are the best of friends.
Yeah, like last session.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know, Jesus Christ.
yeah, that was
Last
so
session-
bad.
That was a nightmare. Okay. All right. According to YouTube
Thomas, I
and
can hear you
according to
breathing.
according to stream.
Sorry, I'll stop breathing
Please do.
from now on.
Where's the links at?
It's in the announcements here. I'll
Oh,
throw it
okay.
I'll throw it up again. Much like my career and my self-worth. Oh, we're starting the stream and Stuart's depressed! Ah!
Zip times 30.
Alright. I posted the thing. Let's drop it on social medias. Stuart's the quietest of the group. Again? How the fuck am I always the quietest? Hi.
I think you hear okay.
Okay, well, YouTube is like complaining, so let me turn up my mic volume and see if I can peek it. Is the mic peaking? Is it peaking like a duck?
Pikachu!
Yeah, Pikachu. Hi.
Clear.
We dropped 10 viewers when I went live.
Sorry, I'm reading my my content notes for this Konami Day thing I'm going to.
Way to drop your self-promotion in, X. Go ahead, start us off.
No, because it's funny. The reason I'm telling you is because in one of the content notes there's a bit in red that says, "We ask you to keep your content family friendly. We ask that you avoid swearing and discuss mature topics, etc." And I'm like, well, fuck. Like 90% of my dialogue out the window.
Mature topics like what?
Like Yu-Gi-Oh! And sex, because those things go together real well.
Sakura. Oh, Sakura, are you fucking kidding? Oh, you greasy bitch. She's just come in here, right? Crawled on me, all cute style, be like, "Oh yeah, I love you, daddy." And then ripped the fuck off fart. Fuck off, dog.
Good girl.
Get fucked. Get out.
Girl.
Get away from me.
Oh my god. Ooh, okay. This feels better.
We
feels
only
better.
okay.
This feels
Interesting.
All right, so welcome everybody to the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh stream with
Yu-Gi-Oh! What?
with the loading
What?
crew. My name is X the Dark One, and I'm gonna pass it off to Megami 33. Whoever's definitely Megami 33 should chime in right now.
Well, clearly it's not me.
Alright then. Hi everyone, I'm Megami 33. I'm really
Is that what I
cool,
sound
and
like?
I do nice, cool song covers, and I'm playing Luna today, and I'm a Pokemon Ranger, and I don't take shit off of anybody. Huzzah!
You say huzzah! You totally say huzzah!
All right, next we have Lady Nanaki. Go ahead, Lady Nanaki. Who's that?
Hi everyone,
This is really good. That was really- and next we have Stuart, the GM. Go ahead, Stuart, or the loading crew, please.
Hey, it's me, it's Stuart, and I'm gonna. Oh, X, you want to do something? How about fuck you, X?
That's exactly what.
Hey, Tracy, you want to have Scarlet resurrect people? You can have that. Fine.
Don't forget this Aggron that I'm totally getting now.
No, you shouldn't grab that Aggron because that Carbink is basically trying to bribe you.
But I want him. Working.
And finally we have JoJo. Say hi, JoJo. Alex, that's your cue.
Oh, I thought you were actually had her in the room with you.
No,
I
that's
am
'cause-
JoJo.
Alex
Hi,
Prince.
yes.
Oh, puppy, what are you doing?
Sakura's JoJo.
Sakura's
What?
and we also have Sakura in the stream. Say hi, Sakurai. She made Super Smash
Hello.
Brothers.
Come on, puppy.
Does your
Aw.
chat know who Sakura is though?
No one fucking knows who Sakura is.
She's currently proper snuggling on me right
how
now.
dare you?
Like super.
I just didn't think everyone in the chat knows what your dog's name is.
They
Don't
should.
eat my face! Tongues!
Oh my god. Are y'all okay over there?
Ah!
Dog loves them a lot.
Ah! Oh my
Alright,
god,
so
dog.
when last our stream met on last time on Dragon Ball Z, the party went to the underground or the underwater Manaphy Fortress, and there they got spooker-wookered by all the weird Pokemon. There's Czar, who's got a really bad Russian accent. We got Prince, whose voice I can't remember. We got Chancellor, who's a really bad American president, whose name I can't remember. And that's all. They all walked in. There's some stuff that was revealed. People don't really care for Kiza. People kind of care for Scarlet. People are surprisingly okay with Crystal. Nobody likes Prism, but that's normal. And then we've got Hime and his girlfriend. And then we got Luna and some nobody. And then people are fucking pissed at Jade. So that's the game right now.
Yeah.
Someone who didn't
What
get an
if-
invitation. Hashtag no legends for lobby. And so,
Hashtags. Yeah.
hashtags. The hashtags.
Hashtag yeah.
Aw, your teethy's
Hashtags-
healthy.
Hashtags lick my ass.
So,
Hashtags kiss my ass.
to-
Hashtags fuck you.
to do a quick refresher of who's all in the room, because it has been like a week and a half, and nobody can keep track of that many characters. Up here in the top left-hand corner, we got a Tapu Fini. We got the purple shaman that you guys dealt with earlier, talking to friendly, helpful Hoopa. And then down here, we've got a stack of legendaries who all belong to the party, along with the other two shaman that you guys have interacted with before. You can see the Reggie. You see Reggie right there. You see the Carbink, formerly known as Prince. He's okay. And then you've got Indiana Jones and the Crystal Manaphy. And then you've got Vessi, and you've got Edna Mode, who's a really bad impression. And then you got Atlas up here. And then you've got Czar. And then you've got who's just a fucking bad Russian accent. And then you got the Lake Guardian that you guys fought the one time. And you got Chancellor. You talked to him. He's bad. And then here's the
Are they all
Manaphy.
bad?
Here's the Manaphy that you guys actually worked with right here. And then there's the Raikou over here. He has taken a special interest in Jade. And then you see a Landorus, whose name you don't know. Or you
It's
actually-
Fred.
His name is Fred.
It's Dennis.
It's Dennis. And then you see your Crystal's Mewtwo over here. And then up here you see the angry but very sexy Lugia over there. So, everyone
Had
is
to make
here.
her sexy, didn't you?
I love her. Leave her alone.
You had to make her sexy.
She's bootylicious, and I love her.
I know she's bootylicious.
I love her.
Is Atlas holding up the water? Atlas is holding up this whole fucking campaign, okay? So at this point, like, Stuart's not doing anything. So, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to go ahead and direct yourselves wherever you would like to go. I will assume that you have been mingling for a couple of minutes, and you just tell me where you want to go, and then I'll just piece y'all together one at a time.
Scatter.
Well, I think Scarlet will want to go and talk to the shaman.
I want to talk to the shaman as well.
Yeah.
Which shaman? There's actually like 3 shaman here.
The first shaman's over here.
The first shamans.
What? The
Well,
one
the
that
shamans,
looks
the
like
shamans we
Viper.
actually know. We don't really know the well, actually no, we know the purple one.
You talked to him in like a cutscene, like he was just like I remember you kept saying you wanted more shaman, and so I brought in the purple one as like from another fucking dimension, and I didn't know what I was doing, but
Wait, he was from another dimension? That's why he was purple?
Yeah, that's actually exactly why he's purple.
Oh, I thought he just had a lot of pollution or something inside of him. Okay.
Yep. Oh, and then where's Mother Kyogre? And then Kyogre is way the hell up here. He's
Where?
really...
Oh,
he's,
where? Oh, okay. That you mean that thing?
Yeah, he's really easy to miss.
You mean the giant fucking whale?
Hi!
That's not how whales talk, X.
Yes, it is!
No, they talk like this.
Talk like this. Alright, I'm gonna hit the record button, just because at this point, I don't trust streaming. So I am recording locally as well.
Good idea.
Lavi, what you doing, buddy?
Lavi, when the game wants to...
You should go talk to the angry guy over there.
The what? The angry guy?
Yeah.
They're all angry, aren't they?
2 of them are more angry than others. Obviously not the whale. I was thinking of
Lavi-
Power Rangers.
Lavi, I guess
He's got a
Lavi's
cool
gonna...
sword.
Yeah, I guess Lavi is gonna go check out the sword, like... to the Raikou sword and be like, ooh, what's going on? What's going on with this guy? He looks tough.
Okay. Then what's Jade and Plaid doing?
Probably awkwardly flirting with each other.
Well, no one likes you at this party anyway, so...
Yeah, no, I'm not going to actively approach anybody.
They're
here.
behind this pillar.
Yeah,
Doing the dirty.
Either way, it's
no.
like, if she interacted with the party, they'd be like, ugh, I can't believe she's in our presence. And then even if she ignores everyone at the party, she's like, oh, what a bitch.
Oh, what a bitch.
Yeah, I'm not winning either way here, so I'm just going to stay in my own little bubble of comfort and stay with.
Everyone's like, hey, where's Jade and Plaid? All we hear in addition is this.
And we're just.
Jesus.
Oop.
Jesus. There's no rooms here. I mean,
Yeah, no,
I
I'm just
said
gonna.
they're behind this pillar. They've
Boop.
just gone behind here.
Jesus.
Just gonna shuffle our way out of the way,
keep it
period, and I don't know, start a really awkward dialogue between us, just so that we don't have to deal with the other awkwardness in the room. I can handle all awkward more than I can handle the room awkward at the moment.
Whoa, what's going on?
Yeah, what?
Sorry, I put the stream on my phone. Ignore it.
No,
I muted it.
how dare you?
I know. I'm sorry.
How fucking dare?
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
jeez.
I was gonna move Solana and Hime with Lavi so that he has some characters to bounce off of.
Oh, here, you can have these two.
God. Actually, that could work. Yeah. Well.
Oh, I know, they're very boring, Stuart. Let's get rid of them. You're right.
No. What I'm thinking is, I had a different idea for them, but no, fuck it. Let's just bring them over here now. Yeah, it's fine. All right. We got like 6 people talking to the shamans, but let's go ahead and start with Lavi. Why
Well,
not?
I-
11 here is like, oh, okay, I guess I'm on my fucking own now.
I can't move. I can't move her. That's the problem. I can move everyone else except for her.
Who's her?
The goat. The Pokemon
The goat?
ghost thing.
The goat.
The
I said ghost. Ghost.
The
Forgot her
goat.
name.
Jesus.
The
Jesus should stay with Scarlet. Let's be
Frost-
fair.
No,
Let's be real.
Jesus might have seen he's wearing Raikou stuff, and Jesus is wearing
Oh,
Raikou
I'm going to get
stuff.
some punch. Be right back, babe.
Pulls out a
Alright.
small flask.
Stay together for now, but I do want to talk to Raikou at some point.
All right, I just realized. Yep, there we go. Now you can control 4. There you
Okay,
go.
cool.
There you go. Here are all these bottom tier characters. All right, so, all right, let's start with Lavi. Why not, Lavi? Being a little punch drunk, I guess, you just approach like a character who is clearly Raikou. He is standing He stands about a head taller than you, and as you approach, he only really tracks you with his eye movements. His face and posture is still directed towards Jade at this point, but he does seem to acknowledge you as you move closer.
Hey, you're Keys' brother, huh? I'm assuming. Are you? I don't know how the relationship works between Raiko and...
That's pretty racist of you, boy.
You want a race? Yeah, I'm up for a race.
Hey, all right, let me. He puts his chin down, and he looks at you and goes, "Yeah, we're okay. Let me get this guy in character." Sorry.
He's a gruff older man, so
Yeah.
try and do.
No, I'm thinking like this, something like this. This is as best as I can fucking do, Scarlet. That's what do you want from me? I can't do anything.
Better, Stuart.
I
Better.
can't do it. Can't do anything.
Channel your inner old badass.
Listen to me, boy. I have
Yeah,
this
something like that.
powerful sword, and I will strike you down with it, and cut you clean in half like the meaty puppet you are.
Damn.
Yeah, that's really fucking good.
I'm getting the vapors.
And something's gonna.
Shut, Lavi!
Oh, I said that the whole time.
Carry on.
Give me that voice again. Let me see if I can imitate it. Go ahead.
Very deep, really from the back. Maintain the lowest dulcet tones.
I really can't do dulcet tones.
I start with my George Takai, and then I make it more sincere,
I was just gonna say, yeah, it sounds like George Takei.
emphasizing
Oh,
the
my.
words,
Okay,
but not
so
as
how's-
ridiculous.
How about this?
That will do.
How about
Okay.
this?
All right. Yep. Nope. I left the call.
Stuart, just do the fucking, just do whatever. It's fine. Stop being so.
Dynamite! Yeah, stop being a pussy.
Channel your inner Kratos.
Okay. He's down here. How about this? Is that
Sure.
better?
Fine, yes,
it's
go.
really not better, I imagine. But he looks at Lavi and he says, he just greets you and says, "Hello, warrior."
It's like, how do you know I'm a warrior?
Warrior.
Warrior.
Wario.
I've spent a lot of time lately among the humans, and you have. He's trying to think of a polite word. He says, "You have
A
just
smell about you.
I want to say shit, but not as bad as shit.
He looks at you and says, "You have more of a warrior spirit than the rest of your kind."
Thanks. I mean, just like happy. He doesn't like.
Whatever.
If he's trying to insult him, Larry's not picking up on it. He's like, I like you.
She's not insulting him yet.
Yeah, no, Lavi can't tell. Lavi's really kind of sincere about it. He then like shifts his eyes toward Prism and it says, "And you, warrior, and or in you, I hear."
Larry starts laughing hysterically.
Sorry, you know what? Delete that, editor. Delete that line. He says, "And you, I don't recall a rainbow warrior being assigned, or a rainbow hero." And Prism's like, "Yeah, no, that's news to me too." Amber
Imagine
speaks-
if he lied. He's like, oh yeah, that's me.
He goes, "Yeah, no, that's news to me too. In fact, yeah, I don't even know how I got my invitation." And the Raiko strokes his chin for a minute and says, "Just be honored that you're here, and don't think about it too much." And he goes,
Yeah, and also you got an invitation, so how about you shut up? dick.
No, I thought he. Oh,
I
did he
said-
get an invitation? I thought he was a +1 too.
Prism got an invitation. Yeah.
He did get an invite. Okay.
Yep.
Lavi was literally the only one in. In fact, I feel that the Manaphy here is still introducing people, and it's like, and this is Carl from Walmart who got an invitation.
Oh, guys, I don't edit the audio up. That's another editor. So I mean,
Yeah,
if it is still in the second process, then yeah, I'll delete it. But whatever.
Anyway, so he looks at you guys and he asks, so what is your plan for the support? And he motions his head back towards the Carbinks.
Oh, the politics? I'm not really getting involved in the politics. It's not kind of my bag. I just was looking for someone strong to punch.
Typical millennials.
Yes, your kind loses friendships easily over personal opinions. You're not allowed to express it on your social medias. I'm quite aware of your flaws.
I don't know what that is.
But I am pretty social. Hi.
Hi, I'm Lavi. I like your sword.
He holds it up and he says, "This is merely an extension of my own will. In reality, it doesn't even really exist here." He tosses it towards you.
Lavi grabs it, and he's like, Lavi's like, ew. He's thinking of he's starting to think of the implications that this is an extension of him.
I mean, it could just be his tail.
That too.
Dirty.
Lavi, jokingly, okay, really. So Lavi gives the sword a few swings that he's watched Lucario, and he's mimicking what Lucario, how Lucario uses his sword.
Raiko, well, okay, actually, you know what? Give me a D20 roll and then add your
Fucking awesome mod, which is infinity. Wait, what?
Add +4 because your attack is 18. So D20 +4.
Boom.
Oh damn!
23,
Okay.
motherfucker.
You
Oh, nice
actually, yeah, that's a really fucking good roll. In reality, what you're holding isn't really anything physical. He tossed you a piece of his aura, and it is very similar to Kiza's, and that's why you adapted to it so quickly. You swing it around a little bit, and you can feel his very presence in your hands, and you just adapt it extremely quickly, and he is impressed beside himself. He didn't seem to expect you to be able to do that, and lo and behold, you just picked it up. I see you've been taught in our ways. He holds a hand out.
Lavi hands the sword back, and he's like, "Yeah, I had a great teacher." And he looks over to Kiza, and then back to Raiko.
Ah, I see. How is my sister doing?
Oh, this bitch!
She's very pretty. I
Let me
like her.
tell you some shit.
You should
No.
ask. You should ask. I know this is I'm not here, but ask oh, what, you haven't seen your sister in a while? Because I'm curious about that.
No, let him. He wants his question first. So he's like, "How is my sister doing? I have not." And you know what? I'll answer your question while I'm at it. I've not seen her in quite some time.
It's like Lavi's like, yeah, we had somewhat of an adventure a few months ago, and she got pretty hurt, but I think she seems fine ever since she met Takoa. He seems nice.
The male over there, correct?
Yes.
I see. Maybe that's part of the human experience. Please tell me about this adventure. I'm curious.
Well, and then Lavi just starts spewing up.
and then I'll go ahead.
Lavi sends him links to the Loading Crew fucking roundup arc videos. And he's like, oh boy!
Do I have a story for you? Heading over to Scarlet, Luna, and the these guys.
I thought you were gonna say the man.
The man.
The man.
So, Luna, Scarlet, and your party approach the legendaries that you're familiar with.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, Scarlet kind of just kneels down and is like, "Hi, Shaman. How's it doing?"
Hi. The little one that you know, the one that founded Wild Colony, like dashes on over, and its name is Sky. You are very familiar with him.
Yeah.
And he hops into your arms and starts snuggling your face.
Ah, she tickles him. Tickles under the chin.
No, we talked about this. No tickles.
Oh, but
Oh, that's right. He did say that.
he did say that. I remember.
He hops down and says, I'm all serious business now.
I'm sorry. It's just been such a long time. I couldn't resist the tickles.
He looks over and says, so, this is for your own mental and health and benefit, yes?
Scarlet just does like, yes.
Then, for you and your benefit, I will allow the tickles.
Yay, tickles!
Oh my god.
You give him tickles, and the other the asshole shaman just like rubs his temples, and this is like, oh my god.
Scarlet just looks over at him and is like, don't you make me tickle you too.
Oh, yes, tickle my butt, please.
For real? Anyway, Luna, go ahead.
Oh, I was
What
going
is
to
all
say.
that feedback that's going on right now?
Ooh.
Where's that coming from? Is anyone else getting feedback?
I think it's coming from Stuart. I'm just looking at the
No,
lights.
I think it's
No, it's coming from X.
yeah.
Oh, I mean, I didn't want to say X first because he
What
always has the
feedback?
technical problems, but
What feedback? What does
Like,
it sound
you know,
like?
you know when two microphones get too close to each other and they start kind of reverberating off each other? Yeah, that. It's doing it more now.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, because it's coming from you, dear.
Well, why would I not hear it if it's not coming from
Because-
if it's coming from me?
Is there something near
okay.
the microphone?
No.
Is your phone near it?
Yes.
That might be it.
Move
your
the phone a
away.
little bit.
How about now?
That
Yeah,
actually,
it's stopped doing it now.
yeah.
I think it's, yeah.
Oh
Ah,
shit!
God,
No!
worse.
Did you
Alright,
just move it back?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't. You shouldn't have told me this was a thing.
This is our show. Don't ruin the show. Okay. By the way, real quick, while we're still doing this, Half Dragon Vlogs, thank you for the super chat, and Art of War, thank you extra for the 50 super chat. Thank you. That's amazing. It's really
Yay.
super helpful, actually.
Nice.
Nice. All right,
Yeah,
and then
awesome.
so Luna, what would you like to ask these guys, or what hot takes do you have for them?
I wanted to know if they could tell us any update about Wild Colony since we haven't been there in eons.
Yeah.
Since you blew it up.
Yeah, I alone blew it up. Nobody else did.
That's so kind of you to take all of that on your shoulders, Luna.
Yeah, I know. It's a responsible thing of me to do.
Well, the a-hole shaman's like, well, you know what? It may not have been you directly, but it was the frickin' humans, and it's been a nightmare.
I'm sure.
All right, so we've got about... All right, the humans put it in math terms, and they keep telling me all these reports every other day, and God, I just don't care. So we're about 5% scrubbed.
Jesus.
Wow.
They called it a dirty bomb, and dirty bombs apparently are worse in terms of radiation than any other thing. So, that's what we got, and I promise to help you, but he looks darkly at Luna and says, "You roped me into this, and I don't think I'll ever help the Rangers again after this."
There's nothing worse than a dirty bomb. You gotta wipe clean that shit.
Well, I think if we have the effort of more rangers, and maybe if we call upon some other legendaries like Xerneas, maybe they can help us out with that.
Good luck with that, human. Getting a hold of Xerneas is one of the most frustrating things ever. Even with that charm, he points at your.
Luna just
where you
picks up the
normally keep
phone. Got him on speed dial.
That
Hang on a
fucker
second.
always turns his phone off. He's a cunt.
Hey, yeah, he.
Well,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as a ranger, we always find a way, right, sis?
Oh yeah, totally. Sorry. Let me try. You know what? You go ahead and play her.
Sorry, there's this giant lion here, and it looks really awesome.
Thank you. His name's
Sis, you already
Sebastian.
seen that. Oh yeah, right.
He likes nose pets.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, well, you know what? Right now, Xerneas isn't here, and it's now just me, Sky, and the that one up there. He nudges its head towards them, and we're the only ones able to scrub. There's some psychics helping, but otherwise, it's a big desert. It was a really dirty bomb, and you guys fucked up.
Right. Well, there must be a way. Well, the Princess Diancie was in connection with Xerneas, wasn't she? And some legends that I may have heard of. Maybe I could do a Pokemon knowledge check or something.
Actually, yeah, do a roll on that. I did not even consider that. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Would my character, she and her dress still have the same roles? I guess she would. Yeah.
No, I just made a new sprite sheet. You're gonna have to go to Luna 2.0.
Oh, okay, I have to go to the other Luna.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Okay.
you have to go to Luna.
Where's other Luna? Oh no!
She should be Luna 2.0.
I see her.
Yeah.
My split personality. Hold on a second.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
No.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Ooh.
Oh, really good. Okay. Don't forget Scarlet's bonus to Pokemon biology checks, which we always remember to add.
I know exactly on a Pokemon where to tickle.
Right in the ass.
Or like what is that? The thing where people always tickle the Machoke. What is that stupid little mini game called? Pokemon.
He shows on
Pokemon
YouTube.
Amy. Pokemon Amy, I think is what you're thinking of.
No, I'm sorry. That sounds like a euphemism. You tickle the old Machoke. Yeah, you know what I mean?
No, that's exactly what I was going for. You got it.
Tickle the old Machoke.
Got it in one.
And come! Sorry, what?
Yeah, actually, okay, so the Pokemon education role that you just did,
Nice.
you recall that yes, Diancie did live on the Moonwalk, where you guys encountered Xerneas last time. And since Diancie is something of like a mythical, like heroic spirit, it is reasonable to assume that whatever of these Carbink or whoever gets coronated might inherit some of the memories and abilities of the last Diancie. There's a really good chance of that.
Okay, yeah. If we just pick the right one, then we can ask them to maybe help us fix Wild Colony.
I like the one that wants to give me a Zagron.
Well, then you're going to have to pick right, because I personally don't give two shits about those stupid little, like, moon rocks. Honestly, they could just shatter for all I care. I'm so done with all of this. I'm only here for the break. I'll be completely clear.
But don't you guys care about who gets crowned as the next legendary at all?
No! And then he puts some shades on and walks off.
You're
give a
salty,
I might.
salty little
Shaman, the asshole shaman looks at you and says, "I may be a Fey type, but no, I don't particularly care about those particular ones. She's not. It's not my queen. I don't bend the knee."
Well, that new queen could help you guys out, though.
Do a social roll or persuasion, maybe.
Oh yeah, I have good. Where's my cheat sheet? I have good persuasion.
I have good persuasion.
Should I use? Yeah, my diplomacy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Getsugaru is asking a Fey type. Yes, technically, in one of the many
Nice.
lores. God,
My diplomacy is +9.
jeez. In one of the many lores of Pokemon, shaman are Fey, which is technically related to fairy types. So yes, it is close. So it thinks it's like, yeah, no, that's true. All right, let's see. A-hole shaman comes over, and he starts looking at the other Carbink and says, "What do you think of them?"
Well, we only talked to. Well, I talked to one, and they were very into violence. So I'm not really sure about that one.
I'm not exactly
Scarlet.
opposed to that.
The one I talked to basically just wants to please everybody. So I mean, if he knew that we wanted, help, and we'd be like, oh, but it would make us so happy, then they'd totally do it.
It sounds weak. It sounds like
I get an Aggron. I mean, but that would please me to get an Aggron. So it's not a bribe. It would please me, so it's gonna do it.
Sorry, I'm trying to move Shaman around, but there's so many sprites.
I did overhear from lobbies that he talked to that they're very diplomatic, so it does seem like the right one, but at the same time, being peaceful doesn't always solve things either.
They
But-
all have their flaws.
Yeah, judging by your history, he looks at it. It seems that the peaceful route isn't always your favorite. But I see what you're saying.
It seems if they could all just combine into one single personality, then they'd be perfect. But on their own, they seriously have flaws.
Isn't that what you humans call politics? He just sits down and starts like scratching his ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I don't know two rocks from the next one. Why don't you go try talking to another one of these more invested Pokemon? I'm sure you can get somewhere else from them.
Okay.
All right.
Also, do I have?
All right. While you guys are discussing who to talk to next,
Basta,
Plaid,
where you going?
Jade, you've pulled
Yes,
Plaid over and are basically trying to wallflower to the point that you're just. It's very clear you're trying not to ruffle any feathers.
Yes, Jojo, go play.
Go figure.
minute-
Once I bring up Alex, Jojo fucking
Yeah,
comes
it's
in.
always that time. Yeah, every time. Anyway, so I'm all flowering.
Yeah, so you're wallflowering. Plaid is just kind like leaning against the pillar, just trying to watch out for them with you. Otherwise, he's just like, well, at the very least, from what I can gather, everyone's at the very least talking about the
Child.
Carbink. So,
Yeah,
What do you think? Is Jojo still messing? Oh, God damn it. All right, 1 second.
Could we fuse the Carbink together?
What?
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know if it's a thing we
I
can
don't
do.
know. I don't know enough about Carbink.
No.
And I don't. Again, the lore of Diancie coming from a Carbink doesn't really explain how that transitions from that.
To be honest, like, the games aren't even very clear on it. They just mentioned that there's a connection between them, and I'm kind of bullshitting the rest.
Right.
Like, they're half the legendaries either have no lore or have terrible lore. So,
True.
yeah. Alex, are you still here, or did, like, your mic mute? Alright, her mic just fucked up. That's cool.
It's okay. She's making out with Plaid in the background anyway.
She's making out.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
All right, so while they're just making out and the legendaries come up to them, Raiko, who has revealed himself, his name is Ken. He calls
Oop.
himself. There you are.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I had to unplug and replug in my headphones, and it was like, the last USB device you plugged in, it malfunctioned, and we don't recognize it. So I was like, okay.
All right. Anywho, so Plaid is asking you about the car banks, but then your stack of legendaries comes over, and they look very excited, and Marshadow hops up, and
I'm not yours.
Well, they had a connection, I think. Did they ever?
No, they didn't. So
No.
it's Scarlet's.
I know, but whatever.
I don't like her. She smells.
Fine. You know what? This Sol Galedo dropped off the other two.
I mean, Registeel liked her. I think maybe. I don't know.
All right, fine. Sol Galeo dropped him off, and then he ran off to Scarlet. There. Feel better?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Marshadow hops down, gives you a big hug, and goes, "Hi!
Yeah.
We can talk.
Yeah.
We can talk. We can finally talk."
Oh my gosh. Yes, we can talk. You're just
Isn't it great that I articulate? Isn't it grand that you can understand? I can talk. I can eat. I can even speak.
no, that's what why Sol Galeo went over there. He went over and went, I just want to tell you, Jade, I never liked you. It's nothing personal. We just don't click. We just don't mesh. I'm going over there now.
Everyone's coming up with disturbing ideas how to make a Diane. one including that the Carving have to eat the original body of the Diancie that died.
Jesus. Fucking hell.
Wow.
What next? Knife fight to decide who's
Well,
gonna be.
Some say we should have glued the Diancie back together. I'm surprised we didn't figure that out.
Yeah,
Like
because that's how it
legendary
works. Prick stick.
Anyway.
Why didn't we think of prick stick? Oh, we could have just stuck it all back together.
Back to Jade.
Back to Jade.
Yep. Anyway, so yes, no, you have an adorable voice.
Bleep bloop. Hello. I'm Beckles.
Bleep bloop.
Aww. I just want to hug and pet everybody.
Your legendary.
Jade, I'm so happy to see you. Error.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna hug Marshadow in one arm while I lean over, and I'm gonna pet and snuggle Genesect in the other.
It is good to see you, Jade.
Very good to see you guys. This is really nice. I like this.
We can finally speak. My
All right, take the phone and go play. Go. Every time I want to talk. Every time.
We
Never
can
before,
finally
never
tell
after.
you how everyone hates you here.
There is a vibe.
There's a vibe.
Anyway,
Anyway. Yeah.
they come over and tell you we've been talking to the others.
Yeah, probably not a whole lot of good from the way they're all staring at me, huh?
I have come up with several different analysis for all of the ones who may not hate you.
That would be helpful. Thank you.
He then he goes bleep bloop. I suggest you approach the ones that you've talked to before, mainly the Manaphy, or, and he starts pointing out the different ones, and suggests that perhaps you might find the best solution in talking to, sorry, in talking to the. Sorry.
Shutting down.
Shutting down.
You should talk to memory deleted.
Windows
Okay,
boot
Decca.
up sound.
If you want to be really ballsy, try and spit on the Kyogre. That'll show them who's boss.
Try
I have
talking.
faith in you.
Try talking to the ones that we have spoken to, or might I suggest being direct and threaten them.
Well, we would have grounds to be able to do that, wouldn't we?
You're very good at threatening.
Oh,
No,
we
no.
are not that bad.
I'ma
My-
catch all you fuckers.
Whenever I approached a legendary you haven't spoken to, their heart rate increased and their glands began palpitating. They are nervous.
Oh, they think I'm gonna own them.
In more ways than one.
Was that not the
Go.
plan?
Oh,
I
I'm so glad.
have already began battle strategies for each of them.
He would. Wow, that he would do that. Yeah.
You are just the best, and I love you
Go-
dearly.
Go to the dance floor and take a shit. Really freak them out.
God.
Assert
What happened to it?
T-pose in front of them. Assert your dominance.
Well, I mean, it is kind of a shame we just narrowly missed catching that Deoxys. Imagine how they'd feel if we brought him here too.
Speaking of which, Deoxys is here. He points at Jesus.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll just let that one rub in my face. Okay, so
No,
if that's
you misunderstand. Deoxys is here, but not here. He points at Jesus's belt.
oh, got it. Okay.
He skinned him.
Well, why don't we try the friendly approach first, and if they don't want to conform, then we can obviously just do whatever the fuck we want, because we're us, right?
These parameters are exciting.
You're adorable. Let's go talk to the Manaphy. Plaid, are you gonna tag along, or do you want to hang out here?
Oh, absolutely. No, this is gonna be great. Hold on a second. He tilts his hat a little bit. It says, "Now, do I look more manly to the left, or should I hold the belt? Should I grab my belt and like?"
I'll just
strut?
reach over and I'll I'll
Computing, you look like a dork either way.
leave him alone. No, you're just gonna reach over and help him adjust, and she's gonna give him a super quick kiss on the cheek and be like, "You look great."
Heart rate rising. Jade, you may need to take a footstep back.
No,
The odds of you being in a real cowboy are 6,004,027 to 1.
Oh no! If we're gonna show off, we're gonna show off, and I'm just gonna take Plaid's hand and drag him over with me. He's officially part of the act now.
Intimidation mode engaged.
Oh, God.
Good job, Deckens.
All right. Let's go back to Lavi then.
And that's why everyone thinks I'm shipped with everybody.
All right, dulcet tones. Ah, there we are. Back to Takai. So you've said shipped about 4 times, and I'm still not quite sure what that means.
Yeah, I think they want me to get on a boat with them. I don't get it either. They use the word a lot. It sounds like it has no meaning.
Lavi, no, that means. Okay, yeah, okay. Lavi, he's too pure for this world. She looks at Prism. Prism is like, Anyway, so, how has my sister mentioned me at all? I'm curious.
No.
No, yeah. Lonnie would say that though. He's like, not really. No, just that, you guys don't really talk, and she kind of likes being a human. She said you don't agree with her choices to be a human, but you're in human form right now.
That's largely a courtesy to you. Also, that was rancid.
I imagine Lavy just doing that.
He is a little tipsy.
He is a little tipsy. Yeah, you're right.
I was not aware humans could use poison attacks.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
We also have gills. Look.
Oh my god. He says, so, you can do what's called burst.
Right. It's awesome. I merge my aura with another Pokemon, and I become super strong.
I'm familiar with the concept. Have you ever burst with... No, I don't think so.
What? You never know.
When you talk to the average burst warrior, you take the number of Pokemon that they've burst with and you divide it by 3, and that ends up being the actual number. You talk to a female, you multiply it by 3, that's the actual... That's a bad joke. That's a
Sure
bad
is.
joke.
Yeah.
Have you not seen American Pie 2?
I know, I got the reference. I just don't think American Pie's that funny.
Oh well, we can laugh
Continue.
at X.
Well,
can
he's
laugh at
right.
X
It's not that
telling-
funny.
Oh my god. Whatever. Anyway, you.
Are you nervous there, Raiko? You're
No,
making him seem he's like,
you-
well,
every time I
maybe you
attempt
could-
something, you guys rip me in half. So yeah, at this point, I'm a
Well, you
little,
did your-
little
Wait,
fucking.
This wasn't a good joke for what you were trying to get at. Sorry.
I got the joke. I got what you were doing.
All right.
This is what happens every single time we shit on Stuart.
Like, I got the joke. I'm not gonna pity laugh.
Just pity laugh, please.
That's a Game Grumps reference, Stuart.
Of course. Oh, so you get the fucking whatever.
Hey, yeah, Game Grumps aren't always funny to people, but hey, we find it funny, so it works.
Yeah. Anyway, what was Raiko saying?
So there's a
Have you ever
new.
bursted with my sister? I'm sorry, I just read somebody's comment.
There's actually.
You ever
He
done it with my sister? Oh.
Yeah,
he
we
nudges.
did it hard. No kidding.
God
Carry on.
Yeah, we actually they did like a 3-way burst. And Prism was involved.
Yeah, that's what it would be like. Did you ever do it with my sister? And Lavi would think, oh, Battle Bond. It's like, yeah, I did it with your sister. What? Yeah, in fact, me and Prism did it together at the same time. What? It's like, it's weird. So like, when I felt myself with Keitha, I also felt myself with Prism. What?
Anyway, he goes, no, I'm not concerned with that. Whatever human Kiza chooses to burst with is none of my business. I am more concerned with this new character on the block. Have you heard of the Zeraora tribe?
No.
That's that electric cat.
I know what it is, but I'm in character.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Okay, thanks. I was like, no.
They're a tribe of warriors, and they're always seeking out the next challenge. And based on what you've told me, I suspected that you may have something to do with them.
Huh? Lavi just tilts his head, looks quizzically.
Roll for intelligence.
Finally, the Landorus, who's just been like watching you guys patiently, just kind of floats over and says, That cat or that stupid Pokemon has taken my knight. And I want my knight.
Your knight.
Yes, my knight. Do you not have those? I understand humans sometimes have them. They dress in shiny clothes and carry weapons that look like that. And he points at Ken's sword.
Knight! K-N-I-G-H-T.
Sorry, you
Lavi,
muffle a lot with your mustache, sir.
Lavi, I'm surprised you can spell that.
No, Lavi goes, oh, knight, K-N-I, and he's like, oh my god, he's like, and then he freezes, and he goes, oh my god, I just spelled knight. Luna!
Actually, you kind of didn't. You stumbled like 3 times.
Shut up, I got there.
Yes, they've stolen my knight, and I want them defeated or captured or whatever. And I understand you are the ones to talk to.
I mean, Jade is more the capture person. I just punch things really hard
can
and don't have
never actually
anything else
ask
going for
questions?
me.
Okay, what?
Why do you want me to capture them?
There is an upstart among the Zeraora, and they have come and they are capturing other legendaries, and I want that to stop. It perverts the natural order between humans and Pokemon. I don't know what I slipped into there, but
I like it. It's like, well, I mean, I'm all about that natural order. Lavi's just thinking to himself, I don't care about the natural order. I just want to fight things.
Lavi. Prism comes over. They're talking about
What?
that Pokemon team. They're talking about that Pokemon team.
Oh, they're talking about the Zeraora and those guys?
Thank you.
Yeah, they're no, you. Oh God. Okay.
Oh, those guys are cool.
Okay, Lavi. Hey, look at this, Lavi. There's Manaphy over here. Hey, Amber, let's go, like, right fucking now.
Lavi completely like looks back to the thing and goes, I know those guys you're talking about.
No, he's lying. He's mistaken. He's confused. He's been hit on the head many, many times.
I mean, he wasn't even invited to this party. Don't listen to him.
It's like, but I do.
No, Lavi, no, you don't understand. Like, this was big news. My dad was actually messaging me about it earlier. So, you remember the Zeraora, right? The Zeraora? The
Zeraora, yeah.
Yeah, it was all over the news. So, you guys, like, essentially almost legitimized them. When they beat you, they got a lot of public support, and people want them in the league. And not even...
What's wrong with that?
Well, the gym leaders don't care for that. In fact, having King Harmony in the league in the first place caused a lot of problems. It was long history. My dad could explain it better. But putting them as official combatants, like, that changes things, man.
Well, that's dumb. They want to be combatants. They should be allowed to compete.
They do. With trainers, with humans. But a Pokemon team has never happened before.
Well, Lavi's just like, well, first time for everything.
Oh, yeah, okay, well... I mean, humans might be a little more accepting of that, but like, Pokemon, man, they're old. They are set in their ways. They say racist things sometimes, and they don't mean it, and they're just
So wait, the big orange guy doesn't Laura and the rest of that team?
Well, humans are on the fence about it as it is, and almost no Pokemon wants to serve another Pokemon.
Serve? But no, I see. Yeah, I kind of guess what that. But wait a minute. What about Big Blue over there? Don't these guys all serve that thing? I mean, it seems kind of hypocritical. I use my big word, Luna.
So proud.
That's his thesaurus calendar thing of the day.
Good job, Lavi. Good job, Lavi. Amber takes out like a little notepad and says, and there's like two columns. There's one that says words Lavi got right, and there's words Lavi got wrong. She finally does a diagonal on the one that says Lavi got right. Hypocritical. You're doing great.
Awesome. So wait, why do they don't? Why did? Hey, Lavi's just gonna push past Prism and go back to him.
Yes.
What's your problem with Zeraora and all those guys wanting to be trainers?
They captured my knight and invaded my territory. It is bad form for legendaries to invade each other's regions, and I don't much care for it.
But if they're being Pokemon trainers and they gotta catch Pokemon, you wouldn't mind if it was well, I suppose you would mind if it was another human, but you wouldn't be as pissy about it.
A Pokemon can't be a Pokemon master. No way. Thank you for that pity laugh. I understand.
No, that was a genuine laugh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I just got that. It's pretty good. It took me for a second because the actor was so over the top in the dub.
Yeah.
Pokemon can't be a Pokemon master.
No way!
I don't get it. I'm tired. What is what?
It's
It's
from
from
the
the
first
Mewtwo movie.
Silence! From now on, I'll be the one that makes the rule. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, you quote the whole movie.
Yeah.
JoJo watches it all the time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Lavi actually will respond to that. It's like a Pokemon can be anything it wants to be, just like any human.
So you're saying a human could be a Pokemon?
Well,
Lavi.
Amber Cat said, well, and technically in our history.
Lavi is going to call. Oh no, he hasn't got his Pokemon, has he?
Nope. And
I was gonna
I
try and
think
burst.
you do have your crystal though. You said you weren't gonna give that up because you don't consider it a weapon.
Oh, true. Yeah, well, Lavi was gonna. Well, he wasn't gonna fight, but Lavi was gonna like burst and hope.
Oh, you
that
were
the-
gonna show him. You were gonna show him that you could be a Pokemon.
Yeah. Like
I mean, I'm on the other side of the room. So you
as
do
close
you.
to Pokey,
Yeah.
really. So yeah, Lavi's gonna. I would say just burst and transform into his Lucario burst.
He's just like, I sense a disturbance in the force.
All right, yeah. You pull out your crystal and you start to burst, and Prism's like, "Wait, no!" And Amber's like, "Lavi, don't!" And then go ahead.
Oh wait, I need a fucking ring.
A human could be a fairy.
What about cosplayers?
Well, no, obviously Lavi knows he doesn't look like a
Pokemon
Pokemon,
fan.
but in terms of aura, his aura, he gets the same kind of aura as Lucario, doesn't he? When he bursts.
A burst warrior is its own like thing. It's neither human nor Pokemon, but it is close enough
Hey,
in this
freak.
regard.
It's an abomination, is what I say.
Let me
Right, so Lavi is gonna just full on burst.
1 second. Let me get the. There we go. All right, you burst and Landorus backs up a little, and Raikou.
I imagine it's like proper, like I imagine it's all like whenever he bursts, it's proper Dragon Ball style, like just like massive aura and just explosion of energy.
I assume we all see this.
Oh yeah, this like is noisy as shit, and like it does the. And
Oh,
everyone
no.
looks around.
Oh god.
You hear Crystal say, "Yep, this is one of the nightmares. This is one of them."
Oh god.
And at that point, the hall goes a little quiet as Lavi just bursts. Prism
So
and
Lavi,
Amber back up
oh,
a
go
little bit. Yeah, Prism and Amber back up a little bit. Ken or Raikou just kind of stares you down with interest, and Landorus is looking a little nervous.
So Lavi is gonna be like, "You can sense my aura, can't you? It's not like it was before." So if I can be if this is as close as a human can be to a Pokemon, then why can't a Pokemon do what it can do to be as close as it wants to be to a trainer?
A bit messy, but I think we got it.
No,
Shut
no.
up!
Kiza looks at it and says, "That's right, Lavi." And
Whoa! Oh, that's true. Yeah, you could have just used keys as an example.
Well,
everyone.
actually, Lavi is gonna, as he says that, he's gonna look to Raikou because he kind of knows that they don't. He remembers that they don't approve of her decisions. So he kind of looks at Raikou and he says that as a kind of, yeah, that's to you as well.
He raises his chin, but doesn't react otherwise. And in the distance, you hear a shout, "You dare!" as the Lugia like walks down the stairs and comes over. "We invite you into our sacred hall, and you bring your weapons."
This isn't a weapon.
Then
Well,
what do you...
Lavy holds his fist. Lavy holds his fists up. These are, but that's not.
We
Then
know
I
the
get
limits
for
and
leaving him
capabilities.
alone.
She shoves back Landoris and says, "We know the limits and capabilities of humans, and you come and bring that into this hall? We treated you as guests, and you disrespect disrespect us.
Blah, 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 blah.
You disrespect us! How dare you?" She gets close.
Why are you guys getting? How dare you getting all on Zeroa's case just because she wants to follow her dreams?
Is she a girl?
She has a feminine voice, so...
Okay. I just didn't identify any gender to it. So.
No, it... Well, I mean...
Oh fuck!
I-
Save it for fucking Reddit.
I swear, I really wasn't. When it came out, I was like, that could be taken wrong.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Anyway.
She goes,
Scarlet kind of just runs in and is look is just kind of like between them, and is look. She just kind of does that Japanese bow in front of Lugia, and she's like, "I'm really sorry for him. He's not. He doesn't. He tends to do action before thinking things over. I honestly don't think he was trying to insult anybody."
give a persuasion check?
Persuasion.
I probably
Or
should.
whatever social skill you might have.
Do I have persuasion? No.
Coming to the rescue.
Now, Lavi, like I said, you did fail that drunk test, so at the moment, her intimidate check has gone through. Now, that does not mean you are scared or you pissed yourself, but you like what it means is like she kind of gets her way a little bit in the situation.
I
So
didn't-
role
I
play
didn't
that.
roll anything.
No, I understand. Well, I'm not rolling for her
I rolled
either.
charm and I got 22.
Okay. Let me roll her.
Charming a guardian, that's gonna be interesting.
Let me roll her guile. I
Well,
believe.
Scarlet would charm.
I believe. Yeah, she is not social.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she has terrible social skills. And she says, "Well, that's quite better." And she just like flips her hair back a little bit. Show this creature the proper respect for entering this hall. We brought ourselves down to your level. We expect that you at least attempt to come up to ours.
Scarlet kind of just stands up and looks at her and is like, just because you're legendary, doesn't mean you're better than us." She kind of turns her head back at Lavi and is like, "Can you just unburst for a second, please?"
Say what? So you cut out there.
Yeah, she kind of basically just asks you to unburst, just to be civil, even though she's basically just one-upped this Lugia.
Lavi's really not sure about it. Actually, he's really not happy about this whole situation.
No, that's kind of what I
Yeah.
wanted. Yeah, no, that's great. If Lavi's not okay with that.
I come up too and I approach Lavi. He's just like, "We're guests here, let's just be proper for now."
Yes, guys, like, I understand that we're your guests, and we're doing everything we can to be civil, apart from, like, this incident. Scarlet looks again at Lavi and is just like, "Please just unburst, seriously." And then she's like, "But you must have invited us for a reason, otherwise, what's the point of us being here?"
Greetings, bitches. Bleep boop.
Okay.
I present the usurper and the mighty one, Jade.
Worst time.
Okay. Yeah.
Plaid lost his swagger a little bit, but like Deckens is just like reaching out with his arms, doing that whole "Are you not entertained?" bit. Meanwhile, Spirit's doing the exact same thing.
Oh my gosh.
He's
I
got
think
his-
they're more proud of it than I am.
They've got their arms out in like total fucking challenge, and like Chibi Tina is just beaming like with the rest of them.
Okay, I could kind of get used to this.
As for you, usurper, you seem to be the only one at this moment that hasn't immediately pissed me off, but I've got my eyes on you.
I'll give it time. It'll happen. Probably. I tend to do that.
I like how I got no response for my clapback whatsoever. I'm just like, whatever, bitch.
I thought you did a good job.
I was happy with it.
Yeah.
It's just that Lugia, what your role has done is you've stopped the interaction with Lavi, and she couldn't escalate it any further. That's what you've
Yeah.
accomplished. So yes, that was a good move. You did a good. Thank you, Scarlet.
Yay.
But now her attention's at Jade, and says, "I understand you have had quite a few adventures." She looks at Chibi Tina on your head.
Oh, you're not even talking to me. Okay.
No. She greets you
Oh,
while glancing
okay.
at Chibi Tina.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, a few. I've been around. That's one way of putting it, I guess.
So what do you think of this whole thing?
Honestly, I have to be completely honest. I don't think that humans, interacting with a bunch of Pokemon business is really all that, viable. To be real with you, like this seems like very, on your guys' level kind of stuff, and us humans, we kind of just fall into it. I don't really feel like we have much of a one way to say one way or the other.
She stops. Actually, that kind of is her thing. do a quick charm roll or something, or any kind of diplomacy roll.
Just a 1d20, I guess, or do I have
Yeah,
anything?
If you go to your 2.0 character sheet, you should have your social skills. Now Jade has fucking awful social skills, but you said some things that she kind of likes, so I'll give you like a +2 bonus.
Crap, where's the two?
Should be
You
under Jade.
put all the nice.
There.
Wow, you're
There you
awkward.
are.
You're awkward just like me. I like you.
Yeah. Social. What the hell? There we go. Where is this?
At the very bottom. Go to the very bottom of the page.
Okay.
Well, not the very bottom. Above your like Pokeball skills, and it should have like skills.
Okay, it does.
Okay.
So it's to be
So
charm,
nice.
you said?
Yeah, charm. So I give you a +2 because you said some good things. So that's an 8. Let's roll hers, which I believe is just 2d6. I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah, she'll probably get a better roll because she already,
She,
Ooh,
wow.
Wow!
Maxed out, yeah.
Wow! 2 6s.
That's
My
not even fair.
goodness.
Yeah.
So what are the odds?
Yeah, Jesus. Wow. She looks at you and says, "Despite the fact that you seem to have the best attitude out of all the humans, you still say that with the fucking hell. Despite your correct assumption about how the world works, you still have the Master of Death on your head, and you accept the title of usurper."
Well, again, things I just kind of fell into. It was either, become his partner or die. And with the others, I mean, Dekins I made because I researched him for a fossil. Hoopa was a complete accident. I did not want that to happen at all. I just didn't want the freaking, multiverse to collapse in on itself. And,
You're welcome, by the way.
yeah. And, I mean, Marshadow is just,
Jade is drunk too, so
That
I
was
can
a-
imagine her, like...
I mean, that's just gonna happen too.
Are you for real? You didn't want the multiverse to collapse, and yet you hold one of the Pillar Masters, and you've seemed to have caused the near extinction of the Demon Prince of Space.
completely by accident.
Oh yes, yes, and I'm sure that if humans didn't interfere, that whole situation would have played it out as well. And I'm sure that the creation pillar, I'm sure that Palkia and Dialga would have left anyway. No, you're right. You're right.
I mean, we weren't the ones that originally interfered. We were stopping other humans from interfering.
Well, still the fault of humans, isn't it?
Well, I'm not gonna lie about that, but everybody's got faults.
I thought this whole thing started because of Celebi.
Yeah, no,
So, fuck you,
I mean, it started with Celebi and Celebi and Team Vision. I mean, we didn't interfere with Pokemon problems. We interfered with other humans interfering with Pokemon. That's what we were doing. I mean, if that's a crime, then I'm sorry that humans just like to fight each other, but Pokemon aren't free of that either, so again, take with it what you will. Shit happens.
Oh fuck! Roland, do you have is there an intimidate score?
Should have some intimidation or something.
Yeah, at this point, like,
She freaking likes ghosts.
there doesn't seem to be an intimidate.
I think all her special one is
there we go.
catching, so she doesn't have any other skills.
God damn it.
Oh, okay. You know what, let's roll her guile again.
Rolling.
Oh,
Oh!
Nice.
Holy shit! Great.
shit happens. That's your response.
I mean, is that not what life is? I've talked to a lot of people who have both lived and died in a lot of crazy ways. So yeah, shit happens. A lot.
And I've died too, and you don't see me complaining.
Yeah, I've died almost twice. I think I have a very clear understanding of just how bad things can get for no real reason. I honestly do.
You get really good.
With that, Raiko like does two respectful taps with his sword on the floor on the stone floor, which the Lugia like snaps her attention towards him, like just readjusts her robes, puts her arms inside of her kimono, and says, "Very well. Let's see what shit will happen tonight," as she begins to walk away.
Depends on how much you want to stir the pot, lady.
Oh damn.
It's like a fun party.
I'm not here
bleep,
looking
bloop. Ooh.
I'm not the one looking for trouble. I just fall into it. So it all depends on what you want.
Oh god, that is so true of Jade.
Yeah, dude. Jade doesn't fuck. Like, Plaid looks over to you and says, "I've never been more attracted to you than right now."
Let's
Look
go
at that
back.
corner again.
Oh, good. We can keep it that way, honey, if that's what you
Lavi, Lavi the whole time is actually just gonna be. He does not like this whole mightier than thou attitude that Lugia has. That Pokemon are better because Lavi sees Pokemon and humans as totally equal and on the same. So she's like a very polar opposite to what Lavi believes. So he's just not in a. He's not even like. He's like proper serious. Actually, he's really not liking this girl.
She looks down at you and says, "Excuse you. Are you going to withdraw your weapon and we can continue this party? Or are you going to continue to cause your scene?"
Now, you see, a party for me is a good fight. So, you want a party?
No, Lavi.
Oh, come on, Jade just did all this
That's
shit.
not-
She was
yeah.
drunk.
That is not what I.
She thinks, "Oh, that's what you're after. Well,
That's what.
I suppose." And at that point, Manaphy hops over and goes, "Well, hey, guest. You know what? I believe that Landorus, you know what? I think Atlas wanted to talk to you, and Kyogre as well." As he is just like looking up at Lugia, like begging. Lugia looks down at him and says, "Well, I suppose I have more important things to do than to entertain the whims of a Or whatever you are.
Lavi does power down. But he's just like, I'm gonna really enjoy punching you later.
Oh no.
Lavi.
Bobby, no.
Scarlett's kind of just excused herself over to Raiko just to try and calm down a bit, and she's like, "You have really pretty hair. Can I just brush it, please, to calm down?"
I can't find my
It should be up top under
Oh.
Heroes. You should see a thing that says Heroes.
yes, I find it. I
Okay.
found it.
I find it.
I find it. Pop.
Holy hell, Chad is like loving this.
What?
This whole Lugia thing. Manaphy and Lugia walk
And thus
off.
a potential ship is born. Oh god.
I grabbed Lavi's hand. I'm like, Lavi, let's go get some punch or something, huh?
Like Ponya, the Manaphy that you guys teamed up with, looks at you guys and like does the kill signal, like the knife across the neck symbol, and he basically communicating, dude, fucking chill. Like his eyes are screaming, fucking chill. Like, as they walk off.
Lavi's like,
Scarlett is brushing Raiko's hair.
Lavi's like talking to Luna. It's like, well, she was talking shit. I don't want to fucking kick her ass.
She's just being immature. You don't need to be on her level. Come on.
Oh, well, apparently I'm not on her level because she's so high and mighty.
She's a legendary Pokemon, Lavi.
Like Pokemon are so much better. No, we're all the same. That's my point. They got this big problem with the Pokemon team, and they gotta say to stop. But I mean, it's just dumb, stupid bitch.
I mean,
Brush.
you're not entirely wrong, but you're not entirely right either, Lavi. I mean, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Like-
Yeah, as you guys are like, as the scene is calming down, Plaid gives Prism and Amber a thumbs up, and they decide to go like over to Crystal, who is now like in psychic mode, trying to see into the future, and they're gonna go try to get a report. Sorry, back to Lobby. Go ahead.
Yeah, Lavi. I don't know. Lavi's just like, I don't know. He's just like with Luna and just like, it's just so dumb. It's just, here's the thing. I grew up with a bunch of Pokemon. Okay, so I've kind of had before. Well, I don't know how much. I don't know what happened before all the stuff with the Pokemon, but that's pretty much the only life I've ever known. So in many ways, I've been raised as a Pokemon to live like a Pokemon, and now I'm doing the whole being a trainer thing. I don't see the difference.
Mufasa
yes.
comes over. Mufasa comes over. All their life they've been playing God. At this point, you're playing human.
That's right.
Yes! That is
You didn't have to make it school, you did.
I don't know why I made it squawk. It was a bat. So
No, it did squawks now. Yes. It sounds like Needle from fucking Conan.
Oh my god.
Hello. Scarlet, you have taken Raiko's hair and you are just like stress petting it. Raiko, like, has acknowledged you with an eye, like getting you in his eye line of sight, but he's not really moved much at all. And Jesus comes over, looks at Raiko, and says, "Well, one of us is going to have to change."
And Raiko's like, dude, this is my fucking body. Do you mind? I'm not changing. You're dressed as me, you dick. You're literally dressed as me. Fuck off and get changed.
This guy's just like, you both look awesome. It's okay, Suits. Don't worry.
Oh no, you don't understand. And he gives a wink at Raiko and says, "We've met before."
Wait, what?
I remember you. This this cheeky little gym leader once tried to capture me.
Oh, I guess that didn't work out, huh?
No.
We fucked instead.
Oh, do tell.
No. See, back when I was younger, he was the reason that I became an electric specialist. I saw his majesty in the distance, and he called a thunderstrike, and he fought with another Pokemon that I couldn't see. It was magnificent.
Ooh.
But a little cheaty as well. I called bullshit on that, but I couldn't see the Pokemon. It was a bit cheating.
That's cool.
They moved like lightning itself. It was like lightning made flesh. It was glorious. It's been an honor to see you again. He extends a hand, and the Raiko does not take it. He just nods. And
Scarlet's kind of absent-mindedly made a little plait in his hair without even realizing.
Yes, but it seems that fate has seen us together again. Perhaps this time it will be different. You are welcome to try.
Ooh. Scarlet kind of just steps back a little bit, then just like plops herself on the floor, you know, like one of those kids like about to listen to a really cool story. She just like fluffs out her skirt and plops herself down on the floor, big wide eyes, and just like.
Jesus gives like a smiling challenge that Raiko seems wholly uninterested in. He then focuses, and he looks back and he goes, "Let me go by." Warrior. He looks at he says this at Jade.
Okay.
Grace me with your presence, if you would.
Thomas, put the phone down.
And he's like, no, I'm present. I mean, give me shit. I want to be spoiled like a kitten.
He wants me to go with him, or like.
He wants you to approach him.
Okay, all right. I will carefully do that, I guess.
You are a bit drunk, so.
Um.
And Jay goes, and as for fucking you,
Yeah, no.
you can fucking suck a dick.
Master, you have a 30% chance of catching him right now.
I didn't do is he has a trick hip. Kick him in the balls.
Okay, anyway, I guess we approach.
He looks at you and says, "So, you're what all the fuss is about."
I suppose. I mean, it still confused me as to. I guess it doesn't confuse me as to why, but I still don't understand it.
At this point, he actually does take a step forward. He is towering over you, about like
Jesus. Okay.
about 1.5 feet taller, and he looks down and he goes, "This is fascinating. You possess no aura, no magical abilities, nothing of the sort, and you've got all of these." You've got all of these so-called lords just quaking.
I suppose.
That is fascinating.
That is fucking adorable.
It's like a kitten with a gun. It's just ridiculous. It's both powerful and just sweet as fuck.
Some humans with their wit and ability can charm others. Some with their wit can create some can create tactics in order to make their advantage, but you
just throw tiny balls at them and catch them and keep them as your own. It's fucking awesome.
This is why I don't do dramatic speeches, everybody. It's because X charms in every fucking time.
That is true.
Without fucking fail.
I'm sorry. I see an opening for a joke. I take it. You know that.
I know,
Alright,
and I do love it, but like I am trying, man.
Look, we can do the serious stuff in post. It's fine.
Oh,
We can reshoot all the serious shit.
That's true. That's true. We totally can. Actually, this would be a badass thing to do. I like little off topic. I do want to do an animatic of when you guys are introduced to Zera Aura because that should be a big moment, and I think Jade encountering this should be a big one too. This is like almost Dio and like Jonathan levels of fascination.
Oh God. Okay, yeah. So what's he saying? I would like to know.
I would, without any powers. Some humans can command others. Some humans have their own magic abilities that they can attempt to match us with. But you, with just the dirt and sticks on the ground, have somehow cowed half this multiverse.
Shit happens.
He gives a real hearty laugh, slams the butt of his sword into the ground, causing like a small thunder strike. Says, "You have my respect, warrior." And he actually bows a little bit to you and puts his sword inside of like his belt and says, "I wish you the best of luck."
Thank you. Thank you very much. I honestly appreciate it.
Oh,
Also,
God.
pay no mind to that bitch. Red reference to Lugia.
I'm
She's
not
just a
even
little
kidding.
up her own ass.
I'm not even kidding. The chat is legit going for Lavi X Lugia now.
Oh God.
That is some hate fucking happening right there. That is not sweet. There is no
It's-
kindness.
It's one of those where they would have this big fight and then they would like be holding each other and then they would just like aggressively kiss each other and then just like you say angry fuck.
There is no kissing. That is fucking trying to devour each other's face. Like she'd be like calling you like every racial slur for human as it's happening. Like
Oh my God.
Is that the best orgasm you could do? I demand better, you fuck
You-
hard!
You pink-faced fuck!
oh my god.
Your stupid big muscles, I hate you!
Jacob, the only way Lavi can get a legendary.
I think Lavi has been shipped with every female legendary, like every female in this fucking show. It's great.
Like yeah, Kiza goes up to Luke and goes, "Look, don't, I've tried. It's not happening. As another female legendary, I tried. It didn't work out."
Oh dear.
Anyway, Raiko attempts to exit the conversation. You can stop him if you want, but he has given you his respect and his salute. Sweetie?
Yes, thank you. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Ask.
I like that.
that's-
I like that Raiko is about to step away, but then he's like stopping, looking back, going, "Am I? Do you want to say anything?" Or am I...
No, no, no.
Ask him.
No,
ask
I was
him
giving the other players a chance to say something. I don't like.
Ask him about like the Carbink. What he thinks about the Carbink. Ask about the plot because I want to know what.
Ask about
Oh.
the plot.
Well, why don't you approach him? I mean,
Because I'm talking to Mufasa and Lunala here.
That's right.
Also, I'm not there.
Yeah. We're talking.
Anyway, Raiko
I
buggers
kind of
off.
like to imagine that Raiko kind of comes back and just sits in front of Scarlet and is like, continue. And he starts falling asleep as I brush his
may-
hair. He's like
you may
purring as I
continue.
brush his hair.
You may continue to give me the fuzzles and the fuzzle wuzzles. It
Raiko
soothes me.
walks away, and Kiza and Takiza pull.
Purr.
Kiza pulls Takoa in the opposite direction.
And you're gonna give me fuzzles.
All right. Like all the player characters are like clustered together. I'm trying to think of something in order to like advance this a little bit more. Okay, so Lavi, your conversation with Luna has happened, and shortly after that, the rest of Team Prism comes back over, and Crystal comes up and says, "Well, Lavi, I expected that to happen, and to be honest, I wasn't disappointed."
Well, I was gonna say, if you expect it to happen, you can't be mad at me, because, like, you knew it was gonna happen.
Well, there was like a... what was that number? Amber says 69%. Yeah, there was a 69% chance of that happening, so... Why did
I don't
you
know why I
laugh
laughed.
like
I don't know. Something in me told me to laugh.
Anyway, so...
I don't know. Lavi looks back over. It's like, I don't know. I still wouldn't mind even just a little spar, just to show that not all humans are lesser than her. Give her a good punch in the face.
Sometimes fighting, they might take fighting as something else, Lavi, not just a simple spar.
She needs to know that humans aren't weak. Maybe if a human can fight on her level, she will understand that maybe a Pokemon like Zorora could be a trainer, and maybe there isn't a level to go down or up to. Maybe we're all on the same level.
Scarlet sneezes.
Bless you!
She thinks for a moment and says, I agree with Lavi on this. Like I said earlier,
Right.
perhaps it's the best approach is to sink to their level. Lavi,
I'm gonna ask her for a fight.
Oh god, no,
No.
Lavi!
I'm gonna go kick her ass.
No!
Hold on. quick teleport. No, Lavi, you've got to be subtle.
Okay, I'll sneak up on her and quietly punch her in the back of the head.
While I don't doubt that will work,
Lavi, I think what Crystal is trying to say, there are ways of going about this that are better than just charging in like you usually do.
Aw, that's my go-to move.
Right, but how many times has that actually worked?
It works all the time.
It does not.
oh, Lavi,
Eventually.
Amber, I think I got this. So, Lavi, think of it this way: you are training. You are training your social skills. Wait, hold on. I
like that.
It sounds boring, but you're training your social skills in order to...
No, Lavi likes that. When you said training, Lavi's like, oh, I like that. What, training?
You're training your social skills to make it seem like it was their idea to fight you. See, she thinks she's better than us. She has to come down to our level. No. Let's go ahead. Why don't you keep poking and see if she challenges you? See, if you challenge her and beat her, then you just, like, got the first turn advantage. But if she challenges you and then you deck her in the face, that means you won the whole conversation.
Oh, you're really smart, Crystal.
That was Amber, actually. Hi.
That was Amber, but yeah.
Amber, you're smart too.
Wow.
Sorry, it's your voice doesn't have there's not a lot of range in your voices. Anyway, carry on.
Ouch.
I'm joking.
I am
To be
concerned.
fair, I do make the attempt to make Crystal a little bit more whispery, and Amber's a little bit more nasally.
That's true, actually. Now I think about it. Anyway, go on what you're saying.
I was saying I am concerned that it seems that Team Boss Pants has been catching a lot of legendaries, but they weren't invited to the party.
That's true. Where are they? Why aren't they here?
Well, it seems like a couple of the people here, a couple of legendaries, don't like them because they have caught.
I mean, fucking Trevor from Walmart's here. I mean, everyone got an invite apart.
Trevor from Walmart.
Yeah, I mean, everyone got an invite to this thing apart from me.
Well,
yeah, he was.
Who handled the invitations?
Mind blown.
Prism steps in. Yeah, actually, I'm curious about that too, because I know nothing about the Rainbow Hero, and it doesn't look like Raikou or Kiza are going to tell me anything.
Especially a lot of these Pokemon don't have like fingers, so writing these could be really hard.
Oh no, I'm sure it's some magic doohickey that's doing it.
Yeah, it's definitely magic. Yeah, there's a lot that is very confusing happening here.
Hmm. Okay, I won't go punch her just yet then.
Not yet.
She might also be mad because doesn't Team Boss Pants have a lot of the birds that she reigns over?
Actually, yes.
Oh.
Amber actually, she's like, oh shit, I don't have my Pokedex. Okay, take my word for it. Team Boss Pants has 2 out of the 3 birds, and another team called Team Awesome currently has Articuno. She has no servants.
Oh,
Oh, she's pissed because she's no servants.
See, Lobby, it's always good to know the other side of things.
I mean, it's pretty shitty she has servants, but we'll go in on that a different time.
It's a territorial thing. There's lots that we don't know, but the point is, we can understand where their frustration is from.
Okay, I'll listen to you guys for now.
Good boy.
Good job, Labby. Like all of Team Prism says at once.
Lavi looks back at Luna and is like, your hair is really pretty. And he's like, he's the alcohol's really taking hold now. You know, like, it's like he's really got, you know, when it gets to that point where you've had a few drinks, but it doesn't really bother you at first, but then it really hits you, and it's like,
Okay, Lobby.
Crystal pushed him.
I was gonna say, that wasn't me.
And I've done my part.
I appreciate that you stick to your guts, Lobby, but for now, you know, we're guests here, and our main focus is to help out with this deciding of a Diancie thing going on.
Yeah, let's deal with this shit. We can fuck later.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Is that the promise? Is that a promise? Is that...
No. Oh my god.
We're gonna fuck by the time we leave this party. Like, job well done.
That's why you fuck. It's always a job well done. It's always a plot point. That is true literature.
I guess, Crystal, is there anything that we should be doing that's the best option right now, so we don't destroy anything or screw anything up, that you can somewhat tell us?
Well, I think that right now you two have been doing pretty okay. We are riding a knife's edge, as it were.
Nice edge, okay.
I think that we should all just put this behind us for a bit, go and enjoy the music, go and have a little dance, and actually have some fun at a ball that's supposed to involve dancing and having fun. You know?
Agreed! What?
I love that, like, Sogolero's like, yes, I am Sogalero, and it's like, yeah, Brock! It's like scratch. Like,
After the fox says something, he just goes meow.
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 They can talk now.
Bleep bloop party mode engaged, and Deccan's
A disco ball comes
Yes!
out of his head.
Yes. Oh, thank you. You read my mind.
Let's all dance.
Let's go dance, Jesus.
Is this a dance?
There is a 95% chance you will get your funk on.
Sure.
Is
Yeah.
this a dancing floor? I can't really. This is more of a-
Essentially the center there. This is where people can dance and mingle. So why don't you tell me how you want this arranged and how you're going to approach this, and I will rearrange all 9,000 of these tokens as such, and then we could just like do a cut to for that.
I'd like to think there's like some ball dance music comes on, and everybody kind of like pairs up, and whoever wants to pair up can like dance in the middle, and everyone else is just on the outside, and like
We should dance, and then
yeah,
the carving.
or like the
carving
waltz of
try
the
to show
moon
off.
or something.
Hold on.
Where's the dance floor?
It's in the center here.
Yeah,
Is that music coming through on your end?
yeah, I can hear it. So like for
I
example,
can't.
all the
I can't.
Pokemon would be
I'll turn
stood
it off.
out like here and
Oh wait.
here,
Oh,
and everyone else would be dancing in the middle.
I see music, but I don't hear it.
Like Mufasa's gonna stand over here out the way.
Okay.
Meow.
Nala would be out the way.
Can I make it? Oh, here, maybe I can make it.
I
louder.
can't really move
Moo.
anyone
Where the
else.
fuck let you in?
Ooh, I can hear it. I can
Moo.
Oh, it's pretty. This is pretty music.
This is actually from
Oh,
the
is
Lucaria
this
movie.
is from...
Yep,
I
yep,
was
yep.
just gonna say,
I can't hear it with. Oh, here I got it.
and James dances with May a little bit. She was actually really cute in that dress.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Aww.
Everyone's just having a nice little dance.
Right now, thing is, I don't know if I need. You should turn it off, and then we can put it in. No, leave it
Well,
on.
I don't.
We
Yeah,
we can hear it in the-
I'm wondering that too. If I should turn it off for now, like
But I like hearing it.
I do too. It's really cute, but
Yeah,
in
well,
post,
it's a
a little
problem. One of the problem when directing, one of the problems is I like, oh, I want to put a song here, but then there's a song playing. I'm like, but, oh, should I just leave it then, or I don't know.
Right.
If it's loud enough, leave it, and then we don't have to add it in later.
Okay.
The drowsy and the hypno literally look like they're holding hands and.
So Shibitina has hopped on top of Dekins, and he has hooked up a speaker system.
Because of course they have.
Because of course they have. And Shibitina is playing the ballroom music, and at that point, one of the Manaphy has directed them up here, and they are standing next to Atlas. So yeah.
I kind of also like to imagine like Raiko bowing to Lugia and asking her to dance, and she's all like, "No," and then it does that whole like, she's like, "Fine," takes his hand and like he drags her up to
Baka!
it's like super cute.
Alright, hold on. Let me separate people. Cause I got some dance partners I think are cute.
Yeah.
Alright,
I officially ship Drowsy and Hypno, by the way.
I have a philosophy that that I love you.
Lucky's dancing with Chancellor, and then Jade, who would Spirit dance with?
Probably. I don't
The
know.
in the shadows,
Dancing
Yeah, I mean,
dancing with the shadows.
Spirit's very attached to me, probably. I don't want to be like.
It's just dancing with your shadow.
I was, Aw. Sky looks over. He's looking out, and at that
Aw,
point,
Sky.
Czar comes over and gives him a very formal military kneel bow thing, and Sky, completely unaware, just pairs off with him.
Fucking chat. Lammy, go dance with Lugia.
Yeah, now's the perfect time. You guys are idiots.
Lammy and Lugia dance as they both try to prove their own points through the dance.
Both of them trying to be the lead. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm leading. Fuck you. Fuck no. Ah, my toes. Fucking dick. No, you're supposed to dip. Fucking hell.
All right, on the dance floor,
Oh Jesus.
things have started. Pokemon and humans are mingling a little bit here and there. Once in a while, because this is one of those trading waltzes, once in a while a Pokemon will trade off with a human, and
Oh. Sorry,
And-
you're doing just like the movie. Sorry, it's cute.
and with that, I'm going to go ahead. Let's make notes here, because this could affect things. You guys
boy.
can choose 2 other partners to dance with, and that may or may not affect your standing later. So there are plenty of characters to choose from, so while you're debating, because I know you're going to take some time to debate, I'm going to use the bathroom and check on JoJo.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
So wait, we have to pick a part. We have to pick what? Multiple
I
partners?
think he's
Two
trying
other-
to get
two
us to dance
Pokemon
with other,
dancers.
other
So,
guests here so we can get more information.
yeah, so during this
Oh, you're supposed to be in the bathroom.
I know, but you wanted to know the the mechanics of this.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do pair off and dance. However, pick 2 other partners to dance with. So that way you can have a one-on-one conversation with them.
You're just doing that because everyone wants Lobby to.
No, I'm doing it because I've never done this kind of interaction before, and I want to see how it works.
Oh my god, I really want to do it now because the chat's going mental. They're shouting at me now. They're going, X, do it.
I would.
Well, you have to succumb to peer pressure, of course.
I know, right? Fucking hell. What kind of message are we sending out?
Raiko and Miloetta, I think. Maybe.
So obviously we need to choose partners who aren't like. I think Scarlet. Scarlet, you should have Raiko as one of yours.
She said Raiko and Miloetta.
Oh, you already
I
said. You already said Raiko. Okay.
Yeah.
Raiko and the Agron. And she'll like whisper to her and say, "You're coming home with me."
I guess I can dance with the purple shaman.
Oh, fine. I'll choose Lugia if she'll have it.
Oh, you twisted my arm.
Twisting my arm. It would be funny, and we do need to.
Just don't get us killed, please. Jade and Scarlet saved your ass, and it could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea that they're gonna be like dancing, but like in a kind. But yeah, they're gonna be like scowling at each other. And...
I guess I'll dance with the Pheromosa too, because we sorta talk.
Who else? I guess. I don't really know who else is.
Who else did you talk? You kind of bonded with the mosquito guy.
What? No, I never. Never spoke to him.
What are you talking about? We spoke to them on the first day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So Luna, do you have your picks? Because I got for Lobby, Lugia, and.
I haven't picked the second one yet.
Okay. Jade, who are you
Wait.
pairing
Oh,
up with?
which one? I asked this before. Which out of the spirit things here? I don't know.
I bonded with Yuxi.
I
mean, you don't need to talk to Yuxi. Yuxi's not gonna really help you.
Okay, I will say the Pokemon who are not participating. Hold on. There are some Pokemon not dancing. Specifically, Specifically, Uxie is not dancing. Neither.
She's
Go ahead.
The other river spirits aren't here, are they?
Nope, just this one.
Lake Guardians.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Oh yeah, Lake Guardians. Well, it wasn't Uxie that Lavi had his thing with
No, it
anyway,
wasn't.
was it? Lavi.
No.
Was it Mesprit I had or?
Yep.
I can't remember. I don't really know. Then I guess.
Actually, you know what?
Lugia and. No, not okay. I was joking.
Kiza.
Yeah, Kiza. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and then Jade.
Spark the flames of that ship again.
Jade.
Then we can get a war on. Sorry, go on.
Jade, who is not shying away from her? I guess would be the first question.
Raiko isn't shying away. Reggie is okay. The car being formerly known as Prince is not afraid. Oh, actually, no. Prince is very afraid. Chancellor and Czar definitely are not shying away from you.
This Raiko is interesting me. I think I'll go with him.
Everyone wants Raiko.
Yeah.
Raiko and who else? Sweetie?
Sorry?
Raiko and who else?
You said Registeel is okay?
Registeel is yours.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I could do the robot.
Well, I don't know who else, would even be okay with me.
Well, you're in a neutral setting. Like I will tell you, the Pokemon here will not interrupt the dance. Like if you get partnered up with them in the swaying of the music, they will interact with you. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. So let's do.
As weird as it is to say, consent is not a big factor here because they're not threatened at this moment. You know what I mean?
Okay, so let's do Raiko and just just pick a random Diancie for me, I guess, or a random Carbink. When
Sure.
that's
Czar.
yeah, okay.
Luna, what you got?
I like to dance with is it Tapu Fini? Or...
Yeah, Tapu Fini.
And I want to dance with Lunala. It could squawk, but I'm kind of want to dance with it because I haven't talked to it, and I want to get a view of the party and stuff, so.
Sure, okay.
But yeah, I mean, it could squawk, but like, I don't want it to be silly. I want.
You can't say I got 2 left feet. I got no left feet.
Oh my god. Not since Burb have we had such a great squawking Pokemon. Meow. Alright, Scarlet. You and Jesus are kind of tearing up the dance floor, actually. And
Yeah.
between the two of you, you are the most elegant out of everybody.
Yay.
You then pair off, and you switch partners with, you know what? Lugia just goes away, and you've got Raiko now.
Raiko!
You pair up with Raiko, and you go into, you get into his hands, and he is not super. He's not super into this Kanto style of dance. He's doing something really strange in that it's definitely foreign. If you want to give like a knowledge of general, I will go ahead and see if you can keep up with him.
Okay.
I
general,
believe the kids call it the dab.
general education, yeah?
Sure, general will be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. This is a
Nice.
this is
Whoa.
a this is a Ransei style dance. It is still slow and it matches the music, but it is different. But you
Well,
keep up, and he is.
I'm
Yeah.
from
Time.
Utopus, so surely I'd know. Yeah, surely I'd know Ransei dances.
Absolutely.
Surely.
He looks at you and he's like, "Oh my, oh my." Says, you do this very well. Do you by chance?
The dance is not bad either.
Stupid.
Oh,
Have you been to Ransei in the past, say, 100 years or so?
well, I'm only 21. She kind of giggles, but she's like, I'm from Utopus. I studied Ransei quite a lot actually, and I love the style. So, yeah.
I can tell. And he spins you around a little bit and says, "So, what
What are you
makes
doing later?
no. So, how do you manage to keep humble among the rest of us?"
I sleep a lot.
I just believe that all of us are equal, and you know, I'm who I am, and I don't like to show off things. So
Out of all
You know,
of us, you probably have the most reason to show off. I doubt even the masters of this. I doubt even the current lords of the palace could keep up.
Yeah, I glued existence back together. I just don't act like a dick about it, you know? It's as simple as that.
well, I like to believe that everybody has their good points and their strong points. You know, sometimes it's nicer just to let other people shine, especially if they need the feeling.
It's a very. You know what?
What are you
I'm not
laughing
sure-
at now? You know what?
No, I'm reading the chat. Sorry, the chat is making me laugh.
It's a very healthy attitude. I like your team's style. You haven't backed down from any challenge, and I can respect that as a warrior.
Thank you. Now I challenge you to keep up.
You know what? Yeah, you totally take control of the dance, and while he can easily tell that you have you are now taking the lead, he does not try to take it back. He lets you do so. You direct him around and around the room, and yeah, you seem to have gained his respect.
Yay!
Scarlet, is he doing anything?
Yeah, you totally completely cut out there, babe. Like, we only got the
So I
first
was
half
just
of the sentence.
I was just saying, like, Scarlet's like, so your brother Entei, is he here today?
Oh, you don't want to interact with him or with them. Well, whatever. So, do you have any questions for him now that you've got his full attention?
I think she's basically just gonna be like, so do you have any idea why we were kind of invited here? Because a lot of the the Pokemon don't really seem to want us here.
Oh, I suspect that entirely, but I'm choosing not to take
Bring
it.
mommy your phone. Yes.
Bark, 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 bark.
Fuck! Playing Pac-Man walking.
I think that's what she was actually doing. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure they want you alone and isolated from everybody else. They've taken your weapons, correct?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I wouldn't think too much of it. They've taken... While in this palace, I and the others do not have our auras. We have our innate strength, but so long as we are in this ballroom, you should be relatively safe.
I have the sharp sword, but it's
I
fine.
mean, I'm not so worried about our safety. I just kind of want to know what's going on. I know it's to create a new Diancie, but why is it important for us to be here for that to happen? It's like the first time they've ever done this. I don't understand.
Well, it is my thought that they want to know... In the past few months, you have done more for this multiverse than most of these stiffs have done in the past thousands of years. I'm sure they're fascinated.
Alright, well, there's a nicer way of asking us questions about it, you know, than just getting up in our grill and roasting us for it.
I'd be
I'd be happy to talk about my experiences with everybody, you know. Gotta be nice.
Perhaps it is maybe due to your inexperience, but being the masters of domains and servants and lords and all those fancy things, there is a certain air that they need to put on. Everyone wants to be as your significant other once put it, the baddest bitch in the room.
Scarlet literally just chuckles quite heartily to herself. She can just imagine like Jesus just glaring over like, what you just said?
What the fuck?
I like the idea when Scarlet. I like the idea before when Scarlet was like, I'm not worried about our danger, sees Lavi. I'm a little worried about our safety. I'm just,
And Scarlet's just like, alright, well, I'm gonna try and make the most of this and see if I can kind of mend some of these broken bonds between the human and the Pokemon. And to start with, that means having a great dance with you. So carries on dancing.
Next. Luna, you have paired off from Lavi, and you are now with Tapu Fini. Friendly, helpful Hoopa has arranged for this.
Have fun.
bye!
Bye!
Oh no.
And no, I say Hooper goes to speak to Lunala. It's like, hi Lunala! Hi squad! I've always liked your voice! Thanks, I like your voice too, squad! And then Chansey comes along. It's like, oh, fucking hell, look at the barriers!
Chansey didn't get invited.
Hello.
Oh, that was you. Hello there. I've never met one of the Alolan Guardians before. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure is likewise. We don't get off our island often.
I see. Where are the rest of your family?
They have chosen not to come.
I see.
The usurper is here, and we do not trust her.
Oh, Jade? She's fine. I mean, at first it was a little creepy because she likes ghost Pokemon, and I didn't really get that sort of thing. But after you get to know her a while, she's really fun around.
On my island, we call that an acquired taste.
Yeah, I can see that.
On my island, we call that fucked up.
Jade, I think they're talking about you.
I hear that.
How can you? She's whispering so quietly.
Oh God, she's looking at me. with those cum capture eyes.
Don't worry, she's not gonna be catching anybody at the party. You're fine.
I can just feel my capture rate lowering the second I'm around her.
Jade, you planned on capturing them, right? Or no.
If they want to fight me, sure.
If you try now, you will. There is a 95% chance you will capture her. Oh my God.
I think they're planning to capture me right now.
I think they're safe. I just have an inkling feeling that they're probably okay.
Either way, I understand you are the top ranger of this region.
Oh yeah, there's not too many rangers in this. Yeah, I've accomplished quite a few things.
Sorry, I'm actually kind of digging this voice. I know it's weird, but it's
No,
Oh,
it's
no,
fine.
it's really good.
It's fine.
So what are you hoping that will happen with the coronation?
Well, I've never been to anything like this, but if to decide on a new Diancie, I think that would be really good for people in Pokemon.
You are right, and this has never happened before. When a new Tapu is elected, it is judged by the old Tapu. Involving humans in a coronation has never been done.
Yeah, we were quite confused why we were invited, but I guess our reputation intrigued the legendaries here.
Well, when you have a human capturing as many of them as possible, it makes sense. Plus, there are 2 avatars of the greater ones.
Of the great what did she say? What was the last part?
Of the greater ones. She is referring to Crystal and Scarlet.
Oh yes.
They
With their
act as-
powers, yeah.
They're going to be acting as the representatives, so that makes sense. There are a few, however, that do confuse me, I must admit.
Oh yeah?
Well, for instance, that rainbow boy over there. He makes no sense. I don't
Yeah, I get that. To be honest, I don't think that either.
Scarlet, if you would. Scarlet, if you would, just go ahead and take that paper.
I
Wait,
mean,
what am I doing?
Prism is a nice guy, but I didn't know.
Thank you.
I've heard legends of the Rainbow Warrior, but I didn't know he was. They might have confused him because of his rainbow hair, but.
I don't.
Oh, also, I ripped his heart out and broke
He
it.
doesn't need to know that.
I don't believe he is the rainbow hero. I can sense these things, you know.
Oh, I believe you.
Yeah, we know he's not the rainbow hero.
No, I don't understand why he's here. And I don't
Eat your loud chips elsewhere.
Extra long one.
Extra long chip.
I am admittedly, now don't take this the rude way, darling, but I am confused about you as well.
Actually, yeah, I'm not sure why I'm here either.
You yourself, I have
Your
seen-
hair is the most normal.
No,
It's not
I've-
spiky. It's not crazy colors. It's just long brown hair.
I mean, Amber's got long brown hair.
I'm not touching that. Not going there. Moving on. No, I can see into people's destiny, their past and present and future. And you, all of your, if I am sounding rude, I apologize, but all of your accomplishments have been gifted.
Oh. I don't think that's rude, but...
Your
You're
style-
basically a poser.
Well, for your weapons, for instance, was gifted by another organization. Your summons are borrowed from us. And if I
Oh,
don't mean to seem rude,
shit.
but your battle synchronization was also a magical gift. Even that boy over there has earned more than you have. She gestures to Lavi.
Oh.
Lavi waves while dancing with fucking Solgaleo, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not rude to say, but I mean, usually gifts are given...
Usually gifts are given and you cut out.
Oh, our gifts are given to people that earn them. I work for these gifts.
I suppose.
What?
It's that noise that you made. I heard them.
Did you really?
It's that Thor meme from Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you really? This what's your name? Fucking Tracy, can you draw Tapu Fini with that face?
Not right this second, but I will.
I have heard the Alolan Guardians are pranksters as well.
Yeah. Oh. That is an interesting rumor.
Hmm.
I like Eldark. It's an accomplishment in itself that Lavi can dance with a lion.
Oh my god.
Well, I do wish you luck.
And to you as well.
as she turns away, Luna flips her off. Fucking bitch.
Okay, Lavi. Oh my god. All right, Takoa has paired off with Lucky, or you know what, Chancellor, I guess. Lavi, you're over here with Lugia. And Lucky is with Mufasa.
And next on the next stream, we'll no fucking hell. Jesus Christ!
This is great.
Wow, that would piss so many people off.
All right.
Yeah, Lavi goes. Yeah, carry on.
No. Yeah, she accepts your hand and pulls you in, and she lowers her voice not to a whisper and goes, "Well, my, you're brave."
Lavi kind of smirks, is like, yeah, I could say the same for you.
Oh
Are we just
my
gonna
god.
burn everybody tonight? I swear.
That's kind of the drama I'm going for, actually.
Oh good god. Okay.
Lavi, as Lavi. Oh no, carry on. Yeah,
No, go. You go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, as Lavi says that to her, he does that move where he spins them out and then brings it back in.
Oh God, yes. Roll strength. D20 plus 4, and I'll roll it versus her attack, and you guys can fight to take control of the lead.
Oh, here we go. I need to. It's a
Oh,
strength.
I love this. Give me a second.
Plus 4, is it not? Wouldn't that be more than that, or is that?
Your attack is 18, so it is plus 4.
Okay. All right.
Okay, her attack. Okay.
Did it roll? Did it roll?
It did.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to give her a plus 2 because she's a special attacker, so she has no strength.
I feel
but...
like you're gonna.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh!
No.
To be fair, she's gotten a few shitty rolls, so you were.
Yeah, I was bound to
That
have
was a
one.
shitty roll. Yeah, that was a shitty roll.
Okay, you try to spin her back in, and she spins again, and then flings you out a little bit, and then with the inertia that she flung you out with, she picks you up into the air, then grabs you in both hands under your armpits, and then drags you back in closer, and says, "I don't think so. This is my dance."
Lavi is the bottom in this relationship.
She then begins to sway a little bit and directs, she puts her feet purposely under yours, and as you are trying to step, she directs your step in another direction. And you are now being led by her.
Lavi just kind of continually, he holds his smile kind of thing, like his smirk, like he's trying to be pleasant about it. And I guess he's just like, so what's your real problem with Aurora?
Well, didn't expect you to be so direct about it. But yes, she is
I'm quite a direct guy.
I'm beginning to notice. Well, I am out of servants, and it is thanks to her that she has not only disrupted your league, but she has disrupted my way of life as well. And meanwhile, I have done nothing but shown that tribe the respect that they probably don't deserve.
If your way of life has changed, you ever thought maybe, I don't know, changing the way you do things? Can Lavi try? Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I try and?
Can I try and you cut out?
Oh, I was gonna say, can I try and take control of the dance again?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm gonna try and roll. I don't think I'm gonna get. A bit better. Ah, fuck.
You are drunk.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, to be fair, you are. She pulls you around a little bit as well. Change is inevitable in nature. Even since the beginning of the world, it has no longer been the same. However, and she swoops you around again and pushes you back, grabbing one of your hands and your waist, and she pulls you in and says, "Nature should always be in charge. And I am nature."
You just feel her boner through her dress.
Jesus.
Lavi's like, I'm trying to word it. I found a really good way to word
People
it.
keep on saying to use the dolls, but sorry
No.
guys, they've already been used today, so get
Yeah,
rid of that idea. They've already been used.
I can literally hear the sexual tension. I love it.
Lavi's like, it's like nature changes all the time, like the currents of the waves, for example.
That's a rather cerebral comment for you, I suppose.
Lavi knows about nature. He's very in tune with nature.
That's fair. That's fair.
Also, I would know the ocean. I'm from there.
Well, that's kind of the point he's trying to make.
Okay.
She goes, "Yes, that may be true. The ocean does change, but I am the one that changes it." And she changes your step just to prove the point.
It's like, exactly. So, if anything, you should be more privy to change than, well, just about anybody. Yeah, you've lost your servants, but, you know... fuck, I don't know how to put it.
No, you're doing really good. You're doing really good. That was really good.
Like I said last time, maybe, you know, maybe you lost your servants, but do you not think that you could do so much more on your own? I'm gonna try and...
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I don't know. Should I just roll again? You
know what? Let's duel it out a little bit.
Go on.
You can keep that. Let's duel it out a little bit. But yeah, you step inwards, and she matches the step a little bit, and she thinks, I changed once before for the world. I'm not so eager to do it again. Why should I,
Why
in
not?
fact?
Because the world is constantly changing. Nothing's ever the same. I mean, my life is nothing like it was before I wound up in Tyrant Mountain. I learned to adapt. My whole life became about adapting. About changing everything I knew to survive.
Okay.
Sometimes life changes and you just have no control over it.
She pauses.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Did you just say you're from Tyrant Mountain?
Yeah. I was
No.
No, Tyrant Mountain. You just said that, correct?
Yeah.
You're from there.
Yeah.
You grew up there. She like twirls you around a little bit, but gives you a little bit more. I'm sorry. What?
At the peak.
She.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I heard. She stops dancing. The peak.
Right. Every morning Mama and I would come down the mountain to find food, drink, hunt, and then at the end of the day, we'd go back up to the peak and sleep.
Fascinating. She tries to dance a little bit again, but before you guys could start, it has switched.
Change places!
Move down, move down, move down.
All right. Raiko, you are.
Squawk!
Oh gosh.
Jesus.
What? Yeah, let's change. I'm trying to pair some humans with Pokemon here. Let's put Plaid with Diancie. Or no, wait, no Metal. Oh, there we go. Here.
Diancie?
Sorry, Malouetta. There we go.
There you go.
That works. Raiko comes over. Hello again, warrior.
Hello.
I just had a good conversation with your friend.
She's
My
favorite.
friend? Wait, which one did he just talk to?
Scarlet.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I overheard a little bit of that. I saw a little bit. I hope she was entertaining.
I find your whole group fascinating. Tell me though, are you planning to capture the Pokemon here?
Oh, I don't think I've planned to do anything. No, I'm not really a person who plans a whole lot. I kind of just do what feels right at the moment.
Genesect shouts, Mistress, just say the word and we will capture everyone here! I snuck in the Master Ball!
Oh my god, that's right. She hasn't fucking used it yet.
No, I
Oh my
haven't.
God.
I do have it. So if anybody wants to go AWOL on me, I've got something
we're not
for it.
attacking any.
No, we're
the
not.
main
user.
I'm just saying, if anybody comes at me, I do have that. So that's a thing.
Is Scarlet changing the partners? Because that's great.
Oh no, I'm doing that.
Oh, okay, no, that's I love it.
Anyway, but yes, no, I'm the plan.
You live on the edge of chaos, among a group of beings that value order among everything. No wonder you're so threatening.
Oh, is that what they're so scared of? I was trying to figure it out. I honestly, I have a hard time grasping the concept of the situation that I'm finding myself in, you know? All I ever did was sit on a mountain and talk to people who were dead for years, so this is new.
Lugia comes over. Wait, did you say Tyrant Mountain? No, I didn't. No. Back off!
And he thinks for okay, hold on. Oh my god. Sorry, I need a moment to think.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
mentioned
that's fine.
you just talk to dead people. And so he says, well, in a world of people afraid to die, it is interesting to see your fresh of breath air. Breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air. That's how you say breath of fresh air.
I understood. I know what you meant. I mean, that's one way of putting it. I've always kind of gotten the feeling I wouldn't fit in a crowd, but having a crowd being afraid of you, that's not an experience I had ever heard of or knew I could experience. So this is different.
Well, you
Very
should.
different.
If it makes you feel content or better or whatever, I'll have you know that I've not feared you since the start. In fact, your willingness to embrace the chaos and the new has inspired even me.
Oh, well, I honestly appreciate that. Yeah, no, well, it's funny because it doesn't really bother me, but it does make me feel a little bit more at ease knowing that there's people that understand. Because I can understand that better than I can understand them. Does that make sense?
Enough, I think. Some time ago, my brothers, my family cast out one of our own because we couldn't understand change. I think... And then he looks behind him and sees Kiza dancing with Jesus. I think change might be something that these people need.
Well, we've literally changed the fabric of the universe. So, I mean, accepting change just kind of has to happen. You know?
As he puts it, and he nods his head towards Jesus, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Pretty much, yeah. That sounds about right. You just can't stop the flow of time. That's all it is. That's just all it is.
Well, there's no Celebi and no Time Lord. Who knows if it's stopped?
Yeah, that's a good point.
For now,
I'm not-
though, I will go ahead, and I wish you luck, but I need to change partners myself.
Yeah, thanks. Nice talking to you again.
He nods, and he switches, and you are now dancing with Jesus.
Okay.
And Raiko has paired up with a very shocked Kiza.
Oh dear.
Luna, Tapu Fini has given you a polite bow and has spun off into another direction.
Into that wall.
Into the...
Ow! Ow!
Ah!
I actually want to drink. Ugh.
Okay.
We're gonna drink.
She starts dancing with Jade, and she's just like, ah!
Luna.
Yes.
Rah! Hello, Luna!
I don't know. It's nice to talk to you.
Yes, I've been wanting to talk for quite some time. We never did quite have a conversation.
Nah, things got really hectic between the spaceship and now, but
Well, I have to say that given the amount of time that you were handed, I think you handled it well. Rah!
thank you. Say you've been at the party a while before we came in here, right?
Correct!
What do you think about the carbink around here?
all suck.
Yeah.
They got really annoying voices!
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're having trouble deciding who could be the next Diancie, though.
Well, out of everyone here, you have been blessed by the wisdom spirit. I would think that your leadership would be the one that people would most want to look up to.
Aw, I never thought of it that way. Thanks, Lunala.
Right, no problem.
Also, I like that you dress like me, Squad!
It's Scarlet designed it.
I like her!
Mufasa's got a sexier voice than I do.
I think your voice is
But it's
fine.
like yin and yang!
I think I'm playing one up with another character.
I might go talk to Yuxi, actually.
Wait.
I couldn't tell if it was a woo or what.
I think he was asking why.
Did you just talk about
Oh my
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Okay. I actually talked to him before.
Oh, okay, what did he say?
He says, keep it down!
He said my ears!
He's always trying to read it! The headphones for people, sorry. Everyone's ears must be bleeding right now.
Oh my
Husband!
god. Ooh. We
Why?
lost 10 viewers in the last 10 minutes. Oh my god. Ooh.
Oh my god!
Lunala, use your inside voice. Tell me what Yuxi said.
Look, I think it's very hard to talk like this.
Okay. I think he wants to talk to you about the God, it's above my head, to be honest. He wants to talk to you. I'm afraid I don't know the details.
Okay, well, I will go head over there and find out.
For some reason, he doesn't want you to break me away!
Stop yelling, extra. All the people on their headphones.
We're dancing now. Hi.
Oh my god!
Hi, Luna.
I don't want to dance with Hoopa.
Wow, how come everybody's saying that?
I'm gonna dance.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride, am I right?
Go over here and dance.
I don't think I've laughed this hard since since Porn Oligarch. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah. So whoever's doing editing, probably Drago and Megami, please do put like a headphone warning at the beginning of the episode.
No problem.
Oh my god!
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you.
Oh my god, Lunala's talking to her, fucking hell!
Talking to who?
The fucking...
How are you doing? Rah! You said some shit! Heard you were talking shit!
Shit's about to get real!
Legendary tooth, bitch! Oh my, you're quite loud. What?
Gotta fuck you up!
I can't breathe!
The two psychic ghosts have the worst voice in the series. Oh,
no.
oh my god, thank you. All right, back up to the characters with goofy voices. Hello, darling. It's a pleasure to dance with you. It's a pleasure to dance with you.
Oh, hello. Scarlet does a nice little bow. It's kind of nearly knocked off her feet by the Lunala screeching.
Oh, do not worry about them, darling. Just worry about us and the dance. She then goes ahead and she, actually, not to your surprise at all, she takes your hands and begins to spin you extremely gracefully. Just dancing with her gives you, nat 20s on your dance checks.
Yay! Whee! Dancey dance.
So, darling, what do you think of all the legendaries here? I'm sure that they're quite fun.
I mean, they're all very beautiful but they just seem. Some of them are great, and then some of them just really don't want us here.
Oh, but that. Oh, but that is the most fun part of this whole adventure, darling. See, I live off of this sort of interaction.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, this is quite fun. You don't. I mean, perhaps you did notice this earlier, but Lugia didn't actually step in until I pointed it out.
Did what? You did?
Oh, yes, darling.
Wow, you just like to stir shit, huh?
Oh, it's what I live for. You know those things on the television. What do they call them? Reality TV. It's so much better than the actual reality, and we are within my favorite form of reality right now.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, this character is way more fun than I first thought.
Well, whilst I have you here, maybe I can get some insight into what you think of the situation. Because we've got these 3 Carbink, which apparently we're meant to choose one of them to be the next Diancie, but none of them seem fit for the role. What would you do?
I would go ahead and I would kick down the city castles and I would go ahead and establish my own my own coronation. Because if they don't have their own, I mean, if they. Oh, let me think of how she would say this. I'm sorry. If they don't have their own shit together, what makes you think that I can't do better? And I know I can.
Okay. That didn't really answer my question, but okay.
I say you keep doing what you're doing and make this the juiciest of all coronations, and I will keep supporting you so long as this is fascinating.
Okay. There's no capes.
No capes. By the way, this is not a hobo suit. You did quite well on your outfits, darling, especially the one with that young man over there. I can't wait to dance with him.
Ah, thank you.
Now,
I
if
do
you
like my fashion.
Now, if you'll excuse me, darling. She knocks these 2 out of the way and heads straight to Hime.
Okay, good talk.
Knocking poor. I think this is Lucky. Yeah, that's Lucky. She just knocks poor Lucky right out of the way.
Poor Lucky.
Lucky
Sit
go-
still.
Alright.
She refuses to dance with the captain because he has a cape.
No kids, darling.
Why, hello there. I cannot wait to rediscuss our philosophy again.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember the voice I gave these guys, so it's.
It was like that. It was.
Drowsy was very.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
but
like
Drowsy
that?
was. He was very like that. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so let me do this just for the recording. I can't wait to rediscuss the philosophical implications of. Oh, okay, you're walking away. Bye. Okay, so Raiko and Meloeda, Tapu Fini, Lunala, Lavi, you're with Kiza. Raiko has separated and has paired off with Chancellor. Uh-oh.
What?
Sorry, I'm putting dance partners together.
Okay.
Where is Lobby?
I'm down next to Prism for some reason.
Okay, you are now next to Kiza.
Yeah. Lavi gets much more relaxed because he knows Kiza, the buddies.
Hi, Lobby.
Hey, Kiza. This is one weird group of
dance.
people. Yeah. This is just a whole heap of crazy. Like, I mean, we fought on the multi-dimensional plane. Multi-dimensional. Luna! I use multi-dimensional!
You hear like all of Team Prism. Good job, Lobby. Amber marks. Go ahead.
But this has to be the craziest thing that's happened in a while.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'd prefer to be fighting on Team Vision's ship again, and I got stabbed a lot there.
You did. How's that? How are you holding up?
Better. Like I'm fine. And she like holds up her hand and she like wraps some water around you and like guides your direction a little bit with that. If you're okay with that.
Yep.
She's like, I would like to take the lead again if you don't mind. And she uses her water bending to move you around. I definitely don't have my auras anymore, but Takoa has helped me fit in. I like being a human now. All that pressure has just been taken off of me, and I can't tell you how happy I actually am about it.
I'm glad. So does that mean it's all permanent, or you'll never get your aura back, or?
I'm not sure. I really don't know. If I don't, though, I think I can live with that. She, like, rests her head under your chin a little bit.
Aw.
Oh.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Thanks. I talked. He's going by Ken now, so I talked to Ken.
I saw. How'd that go?
He apologized.
Nice.
Who's Ken?
Raikou.
Raiko.
Oh, right.
He said he wanted to give. He wanted to live for a year like me, and he wanted to see what my perspective was, and
That's awesome.
really come around. Like, he kept mentioning, like, you guys, and you really helped him at least see my point of view. He may not understand it, but at least he's making the attempt.
Well, that's all that matters. I mean, I think you and I both know how important change is and how vital it is. You got a whole year now to convince Raikou that change can be good if it's something you want.
Well, a lot of my kind just don't like change. We like the way things were.
I'm sensing a theme.
When the world was when the world was formed, that was the biggest change that everything faced, and then humans came along, and that was a bigger change. So they're not looking forward to a third age.
Well, it always happens. Can't stop the turn of the tide.
She giggles at that and says, "Oh, Jade's been influencing you, huh?" She plays with her water on your chin.
Yeah, I suppose they all have. Like, Lavi looks at all the girls at the Fresh Floof. Certainly not the same guy I was when I first started this journey. I use really big words now.
I noticed, and I'm so happy for you. She shakes your arms a little bit. And hey, you've been keeping up with your scroll, right? She points to the pocket that you've kept the battle scroll in.
Lavi's like, yeah, I've been reading up a lot.
Okay,
I think I finished with that scroll.
No, you see, every time a new challenger approaches, they just add their name to that scroll. How many you got so far?
None.
No, Lavi has actually fulfilled 3 of the... So you've got 3 names down. You got number 10, you've got Enix, and you've got... I'm trying to remember his name. You know, I'm not great with names.
No. Well, Lavi says the 3 names I was this close to getting Lugia on this list too.
I don't think that'll work. I think you... I don't even think she would count.
I don't know. She seemed to get really interested in the whole fact that I lived in Tarrant Mountains.
That is unusual. I don't think you told me that. Like you lived on the mountain, specifically the peak?
That's right. What, we're up there with Mama?
That should be impossible.
Yeah, well, I've done a lot of impossible things. I don't really know what the word means.
No, I mean impossible. That the oxygen's too high up there that you wouldn't survive.
No, I mean, there's so little oxygen up there, you might not be very intelligent. Oh.
No, you see, it's blocked by shadows, and the fact that you could walk through them is fascinating.
She said that. Well, she didn't say that, but she said fascinating. That's a word.
She giggles and says, maybe we should talk more about it later. I've looked into, and she looks over at Marshadow. I've looked into that a little bit more, and I'm interested to see where that goes. Keep an eye on Spirit for me, would you?
Should will. Also, I guess I better ask, what should take on this whole Diancie voting thing? Because I really don't know what to do.
To be honest, I don't particularly care, but out of all of them, I kind of like Chancellor. He's got a funny voice.
Okay, I'll nice. Lavy wafts in front of his face. Fucking hell, Keezer, really?
Sorry, the punch is good.
Sorry, Ken gave me a little bit of his. He got it from. I don't know where he got it from, but it was good. I'll have to share some with Dakota later.
He calls it scotch.
He calls it.
I've had the Ransei sake before, but he seemed to have his own brew. We'll have to share some more later. I'll have
Yeah, it's called moonshine.
I believe it was called Scooch.
Scooch.
Oh my god.
It's like Lavy's like, oh, thanks. I'm gonna go back to Luna now. I'm getting a bit funny.
Oh. Okay. She gets behind and says, "Good luck, Labby," and then she pushes you away.
Good luck with what? Falls over. Larry stumbles away.
And then... Okay, so Jade and Czar.
Okay.
He gives you like I said, a monarch's, nod. Like a very polite and dignified bow. He said, "Greeting, usurper. I wish to have this dance with you."
Very well. Welcome, hello to you too.
What does anyone know Russian for? You know what? Fuck it. I'll look it up later.
Da.
Da.
We just not done yet.
Done yet. So, I understand you are the as the Dark Man has said, you are the big bitch in the room.
I mean, they all act like I am, don't they?
Do you not agree? Do you not seek Do you not seek power? Is that not what you're doing?
You're the third person that's told me that, and I'm gonna tell you what I've told everybody else I've met tonight. I don't go looking for trouble. I just find myself in the middle of it somehow.
Shit happens.
Shit happens. Oh my god, that is the theme of this stream. This should just be called "Shit Happens."
We've got to get a shirt of Jade.
Just shit happens.
Shit happens.
Oh my god.
I mean, it was the most popular saying in the 80s for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
This is well, perhaps power may not belong to. Actually, you know, that would not be his philosophy a little bit. He says, well, I respect what you have done with your power, but I believe that powerful individuals should seek it out.
I mean, they can, but I mean, power's only as good as how you know how to use it, you know? I mean, if there's somebody who's going to use it wrong, then maybe they shouldn't be seeking it out.
I fully agree, and I believe that we can handle this power correctly. How would you like to join me in my quest for power? I could be the princess, and you could be an emissary, or perhaps a king.
I don't know if my lifestyle would be
No,
very well
not in the way you humans think of it. That's quite icky.
Okay.
No.
So explain to me what you do. I'm sorry. I have a hard time understanding things sometimes.
It would be a spiritual alliance.
Oh.
You see, Diancie have the power to see into other souls and our hearts.
That's interesting. It's very interesting. So you can predict how people see and feel just with your abilities.
And in some cases, even influence them.
Ooh, that's very dangerous.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds dangerous. That's very fascinating. I'll tell you what, I'll definitely gonna keep that in mind. But that's not completely up to me. You know? I do have a team, and I don't make decisions without the consult of others.
You are wise in your decision, but I do not suggest to fret long. I have powerful friends as well. No king, no czar, no princess can act without their keys to power. And I wish to add you to my ring.
I can definitely see why you would want that. This has been enlightening, though. I definitely understand where you're coming from.
Thank you. I hope you make the right decision in supporting me.
I hope I do too, to be honest.
Do svidaniya.
Thank you.
I like doing all the silly voices. It's fun.
I can tell, yeah.
Das Vidania T2.
All right. It is 9 o'clock. We have been streaming for 3 hours. Do you guys want to do this Monday?
Yeah, like we've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
We can keep. I don't know.
I personally
keep
could.
going.
I could keep going, but JoJo.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, JoJo and everything else.
You want to watch JoJo? That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Actually, I did post a video and everything. Like, I am having fun, but I do want to save this for Monday if we can.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. This is probably the most fun I've had in a long time playing. Thank you.
Yeah,
This is great. I love this. I like how this turned around.
The last few streams have been fun, though.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Megami, I like the Tapu Fini is meant to be kind of an asshole. I hope I didn't offend you personally.
No, I figured that's where you were going with it because of asshole.
Okay. Yeah, there are several assholes here. There are several like people who are like.
I think Luna is confident enough not to fall a trick like that.
Yeah, no, I'm just confused. Like the thing is like I'm trying to keep track of all the card banks and like who should be the princess, and I'm just like, Jade's just gonna have to talk to whoever else. Go by whatever Luna said.
Right, I'm
just roll on a grinder and see what comes out.
I have ended the recording, but the stream is still going. So what I'll do, I want to go ahead and give a quick thank you to people. There is a new title in Discord that is coming up real soon called Superlord. Tonight's Superlord is Art of War with his $50 super chat. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you again to our Omni Shill. Now, Zero Sabers, did he donate during the stream? I think he did. So, thank you to Zero Saber, who is still Omni Shield. Our newest member is Tyronius Dragonbane, and our current stream boss is Block Jog.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will pass that out. Otherwise, why don't all the players go ahead and sign out? Let's start with the Brits first. Lady Nanaki, do you want to sign yourself out and then?
Brits.
Good night, everybody. Thanks.
You wanna show
joining
yourself,
us.
babe?
No, not yet.
Mm.
It's not. I would chill. I'm gonna keep chilling. I'm chilling myself to when my commissions are open again, because it's not fair to be like, hey, look at my awesome art, and then be like, you can't have it.
Yeah, but you can still talk about your Patreon as the
Yeah,
official artist of the channel.
Meh.
She's got one.
Yay!
She's got a Patreon.
It's not
Lady-
great
it's
right
Lady-
now.
The underscore Nanaki.
Yay! And then, X, you want to go ahead and shill yourself?
Yes, I do. I'm X, the Dark One, on everything. Like YouTube, my channel is on YouTube is Digital Productions. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter as X the Dark One. I've started TikToking now as X the Dark One. I do it all, and on Twitch. I stream on Twitch as well. In fact, I'll be streaming tomorrow on Twitch. I'll be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. So if you like Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll be on my channel over on X the Dark One at Twitch. So yeah.
Alright, oops, sorry. Jojo was on my thing.
If you guys come to tomorrow, we can talk more about Lavi and all that stuff.
Okay. Megami, you want to go ahead?
I'm Megami33. Every voice acting and YouTube covers. Hopefully getting out a cover for this weekend, probably Sunday. What else? There's a game I'm in called Miracle Mia. It's live on my voice every character in the game because they're all girls. So you could go check that out. It's like $15, but it's really cute and fun. I'm also in the Kimono Friends dub, which the Blu-ray should be coming out soon, and I play a cute alpaca.
Yay!
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 So you can
I'm
hear
honestly
me in
so excited.
you can hear me in a couple of episodes in that. So yay!
Yay. And then Alex, go ahead.
Yay! Hi, I'm Elena Prana, and I do comics and stuff when I'm not playing with these dorks. I have a Patreon, and you guys should totally check out our Loading Crew Crafts website, where you can buy Utopus stuff and plushies. And I'm officially opening commissions on my end for plushies and drawings. So if you want a custom plush or a doll or a drawing or something, then please, my commissions usually fill up pretty quick. So if you want
Do
something,
it, Lunala.
If you
Fucking
want your
Lunala.
own squawking Lunala doll today,
Oh my
throw in
God.
that commission.
I am
will
really
record it.
excited. Oh my god. I am honestly really excited because I did just get commissioned to do a giant Siglif plush.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, I'm like, that's a big one, and I'm very excited. But I am officially opening my commission list, so if you want on that, let me know as soon as possible because they do not stay open for long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's for plushies or drawings.
fantastic.
I do comic commissions too, so.
Alright. And I am Stuart. I am your humble GM who does stupid ass voices, and I'm kind of loving it. So I will see you guys next time.
Good job.
We are going to go ahead. We're going to raid Takahata 101. Go ahead and hop onto his Twitch there. He is playing D&D with his friends.
Oh,
And
that Canadian
Is he?
bastard.
yep, he is playing
Oh
D&D
my
with his
God.
friends. Now, we are on YouTube, so there is no in-house way to raid Twitch. Just go ahead and click that goddamn button and just go say like that Loading Crew sent you. He'll know who it is. And people who won tonight, Superlord, Art of War, Zero Saber, Tyronius, and Block Jog, message me on Discord and I will send you the prize for tonight.
Tell Taka that X thinks he's a butt.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you Monday. Bye.